Hey guys, welcome back to GamePlayX4, another Friday night. Thank goodness that we're here. We got a couple of news thanks to the PlayStation 5 showcase that was on Thursday. Some good things and other good things that happened as well. We got some trailers, some movie trailers that we're gonna speak of. Obviously, the biggest is The Matrix, that just came out. It looks more like John Wick, but it
You
is what
mean
it is.
Keanu?
That's my own opinion.
Looks
But
like Keanu Reeves.
yeah,
Literally.
It can't look like John Wick.
I know.
It
It
looked like
just
Just John
it
Wick.
had a
It
feeling
is just John
because
Wick.
it just, to me, it was John Wick enters the Matrix.
yeah, something like that.
Hey,
Yeah.
probably.
John Wick 3000.
But we'll speak about that a little bit later. Anyways, how you guys doing?
Chilling.
Chilling?
Fine, bro.
Killing, man.
It's been
Grinding
great.
that Pokemon United, man. He's broken.
It's been great.
It's not fair sometimes.
Been hustling? No.
Oh,
I gotta sneeze,
Go ahead.
but it's stuck.
Oh, that sucks.
Whatever. No, it's been chill. Interesting week.
Get it closer, Kenan.
Interesting week. Just working. That's it, really.
Nothing interesting happened at work.
Nope.
Didn't get
It's been
mugged.
It's just dead.
just dead, bro. Like
Didn't get mugged.
it's so boring.
You didn't get cornered this
I
time.
just give you a reminder that we're still in the
No.
COVID-19
Yo,
protocol.
it's so boring, but I keep myself
Hey,
distracted.
$20 to do that, or whatever you pay. You pay 18.
Around there.
Like
Just to sit there. Look, man. I'm not complaining. It just gets boring. So this week was so boring. I was falling asleep at the front desk. So I had to get up and go for like a little walk, just so, like I can stay up and shit.
That doesn't work with me. I would just start falling asleep. I remember me being in class. I would be falling asleep, and one of my teachers just hated people that fall asleep in her class. So she saw me falling asleep, and I was dead in front, right in the middle. And she saw me, it's like, Ray, get up. And then she's like, go run a mile. And she's like, what the fuck you mean go run a mile? Like, actually go run. And we were in the third floor. You go downstairs, come back, and do that 3 times. And I was like, okay. And I just went there. So fall asleep when I came back.
I find it funny how college professors hate it when students are falling asleep. Like, so, like, you're getting paid.
Yeah.
They let them fail, and they'll be back next year.
Yeah, I was a class already. He was falling asleep.
So Charlie's in the chat.
Charlie.
Oh yeah. Then the game New World beta came out. It came out this week.
What up, Charlie? It's an interesting week, stock market's been great for me. But
Really? It went well?
Oh yeah, boys.
You guys invested again, or just you?
Huh?
Both of you invested, or just you?
We both. Well, I know I am. I know he is, but I'm not gonna speak for him. But yeah, I've been investing.
Well,
yeah, investing a lot. I've been investing a lot lately. So
chill.
Thank God.
It's been lit. It's been lit. So lit. Okay. By the end of this year, bro. Oh man, I should start seeing some returns.
You gonna quit your job?
Nah, not yet.
Not yet.
His job get money though.
Let me make 6 figures first.
All right, then let's jump in some. I'll go ahead, Ken. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, I was just saying, like at work, I'm trying to get through promotion. We've been reading a lot of stuff. I get it. I move up to 42 an hour. God.
God damn.
Just like I need this. The downside is not going to be as easy as the job I have now, but it'll be.
It won't be overnight anymore.
Nah, it won't be.
No, you have to go in the morning.
Yeah, I'll have to be in the morning, and I'll be.
They're gonna let you not be overnight because they ain't gonna be like, who's gonna replace.
Well, because I'll be moving into a different department.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's a morning department, right? I believe.
Yeah, this is just typical 9 to 5.
Charlie, you're welcome to join whenever you want.
I think he's playing like a New World. I think he's grinding since the morning.
Who, Charlie?
Yeah.
Charlie, because he bought the game. He's playing the beta right now.
Is that true, Charlie? You got no life again? Well, we'll see.
At least he plays games.
Yeah, at least he plays games. Yeah.
I mean, he was playing Hunting Showdown. I was playing with him, but then we moved to the beta, the New World beta.
New World.
All right.
Okay, let's just jump into some of the news. We're gonna start off with obviously the biggest battle in the world.
The Ultimate Showdown.
Apple versus Epic. Obviously, we know that's been going on since what, last year?
I was so tempted to read this article,
yeah.
but let's.
Yeah, don't read it.
Well, she has done now. Go ahead, Kenneth. Tell him the news.
Okay. You didn't read it either, right?
Yeah, I did it. I know Apple came out victorious.
Not really.
Not 100%, but at least they're happy that they don't.
Like 99% actually. But so in this battle, Epic lost, and so did Apple. They both didn't win. Now you can say the judge might have been biased because she specifically didn't want Epic to win. And so what she ruled was that Epic did break their contract with Apple. And so they have to pay Apple, money. Right.
Oh, they did breach it?
Their revenue.
They did breach it. But
by putting theirs in the site?
Yeah, by putting their own monetization in the game.
Okay.
Bypassing Apple's, right? But at the same time, she also ruled that it wasn't allowed for Apple to force all the developers to only have their monetization, Apple's monetization on the apps.
You know the payment system, right?
Right. So they can do it. So other developers can put their own monetization in the on their apps in the App Store, but Epic still breached their contract and have to pay.
Yeah. Well,
it's kind of a lose-lose for both sides. Epic is appealing, of course.
3.5 million.
3.5 million, right?
Right.
They both lose, but at the end of the day, Apple wins.
Yeah.
No, Apple lost.
Apple lost.
No, I'm saying they win because Epic has to pay them some money.
Yeah, but they have none of they make about $20 billion out of the App Store a year through the payment processing. Now that's in danger because, she said they can do all the monetization. Most likely
all the payments,
Right. So it is what it is. It's finally over, supposedly. Well, it's not over because they're still appealing, but
Epic's appealing, yeah.
Yeah, but it's been pretty crazy roller coaster.
But if you don't win in California, where are you gonna take this?
Oh, yeah, pretty much. I mean, you can take it back to their home state.
Yeah. Yep.
But I think because they're suing Apple, I think they have to be in California. Because Apple in California.
Well,
yeah, Epic's in North Carolina.
Right.
Who the hell makes a game studio in North Carolina?
So from North Carolina.
Epic Games.
Yeah, bro. Well, at least it's better than what's going on over there. What's it called? The studios that makes Call of Duty.
Oh, Activision?
Yeah.
Activision, the one that they don't care about their game and they let
they don't care. You mean the part where they don't care about their
employees? Yeah.
Yeah,
they care about their games. Well, not enough because
No, they don't care about their games. They just care about monetizing those games.
Definitely.
Not as bad as EA though.
I don't know
EA will destroy your pockets.
Yeah, EA has become too greedy. They destroy whatever they had with the sports games. Okay, NBA, 2K, or 2K, whatever you have now, 2K22.
The thing is, people keep buying it, keep spending money on Ultimate Teams and all that stuff.
Oh, speaking of EA, I didn't put this in the slides. Battlefield Mobile is coming out.
Really? I thought it was a given already.
It's worse.
Or they
no,
just
but
want to compete against Call of Duty.
They showed it off.
They want to compete against the Call of Duty Mobile.
Yeah, like they showed. I don't know if they showed the trailer, but they teased it.
I think the new Battlefield 2042, right? That's called.
Yeah.
It's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be a pastime, like always, like all Battlefield.
No, that game is the game because I don't.
Fire, bro.
I don't know who is looking forward to Call of Duty Vanguard.
Yo, the Vanguard. Did you see the recent gameplay for Vanguard?
Yeah.
Yo, it's just Modern Warfare engine and World War II.
Yes, absolutely.
That's it. That's all it is. It's just the Modern Warfare engine and World War II.
It was revealed in August, and I don't think I have not heard anyone mention that game.
No, they had a beta recently.
I know, but I haven't heard anyone really talk about that game, hype up that game, nothing.
Look, I'm over World War II, bro. I'm not. This
go,
game
man. Just let it
is
go.
looking like I'm only gonna probably get the campaign for this game and just skip this whole entire game multiplayer entirely. I'm tired of World War II. I don't care for it. I don't care. But Battlefield 2042, that game looks fucking sick, man. I just don't want to pay $70 for it.
Yeah, the man looks good
Who
though.
is?
I'll give it to him.
I don't
Oh
know.
yeah,
I feel
The
like
thing is,
that is
yeah.
the shooter this year.
yeah, I don't mind paying $70 as long as the game ain't broken, glitchy, I can connect on day
You
one.
best
Yada,
believe
yada.
it's going to be.
Like that, like if it's like all that, I'm not gonna pay $70.
I say it will always be have to wait until it comes out and see how the servers are, and how the
Yeah.
gameplay is gonna be.
I mean,
because I feel it's gonna be like Battlefield, the other one that they went back to World War II.
Oh, World War I?
Yeah.
World War One, yeah. What was it called?
Battlefield 1.
Battlefield One. There you go. I think it's gonna be it's gonna feel like that, where it's gonna be like all this expectation, and when it comes, it's just gonna arrive and just.
Battlefield 1 was fire. What are you talking about?
But yeah, but it wasn't all that. Like people stay there for like a month or two, and then
people were playing that game for months, bro.
Yeah, it had an average player count of 10 million.
Yeah, but that game was sick.
Everybody,
maybe not you.
I didn't say no
maybe not
montages.
Maybe not Battlefield 5, right?
Battlefield 1 had a lot of players.
What was the Battlefield after Battlefield 1? It was 5, right?
Yeah, it's 5.
Yeah, that one probably wasn't that popular, but Battlefield 1 was pretty popular. I enjoyed the game.
Yeah, that game was fun as hell.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't like the guns, but I was in it, yeah.
Man, Ken Ruben and I, we played the fuck out of that game.
Yeah.
So what do you think about this new one? Where you could like, why you able to?
I think it's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about building your map and stuff?
You don't build the map.
I thought you could.
No, it's not map. It's not a map builder. You're like, it's kind of like a game mode custom game mode type stuff.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like not Mario Maker.
No, you're not building a map. Think of it like Halo's. Think of it like Halo's custom games. You can make your own game modes, and you can put like World War II versus futuristic, soldiers and stuff like that. Shit like that. It's like almost every Battlefield game in one for that game mode.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we just need to test it out, like the Battlefield game.
That game looks so fire, bro. I hope it's not broken.
We'll see about it.
Let's move to the next news. I guess is PlayStation, or what we call. Yeah, they bought the new Fire Sprites.
Well, first of all, there was a PlayStation showcase.
Well,
before that. But I think this came out 2 days ago, right?
Yeah.
They bought the studios and they welcomed their team. They brought out some people. They didn't brought everyone in, right?
Yeah.
So
yes, they bought Fire Sprite. Fire Sprite,
mostly VR stuff, right? Mostly VR.
Yeah, mostly VR, which I think it might be a good thing for them because they do have PlayStation VR,
and they are pushing it,
right? And pretty much they made the playroom. I think personally, I think there will be one more diversification of the studios because a lot of their games are kind of the same
templates.
Yeah, and then I think they also want,
as I said, the Sony template.
Yep.
Max, remember?
But yeah, and then on top of that, you also, I think they're trying to hedge their bets against Microsoft because Microsoft is going on a rampage right now. They talk about making big ass acquisitions in Japan and all that stuff. So
yeah, they're not even done buying studios,
right? But the thing is that this is not a game that Sony can play. Sony almost went bankrupt twice off the PlayStation brand. Microsoft literally made a console that was so broken that it cost them billions of dollars.
They still stood around.
Right, and if it wasn't for the fact that it was one of the biggest companies in the world, they would have easily went under. So it's like, so you don't want to really play the money fight with Microsoft. So let's hope though they have plans for the studios. Holding out for Uncharted VR. Let's see if it's good.
So when it comes to like,
I doubt it, bro. That thing's gonna suck.
It's not now. This game's not now. So I'm just saying.
You think that VR is a feature? I mean, we both seen. I don't know if you guys seen online those people that go to the special places where they can just go run in the machines.
Yes.
Play the game. Do you think that's the future we'll be heading to with this?
For VR, yes. VR, yes.
100%.
VRs are experiences that you go into a store and experience it. It's not gonna be for your home couch. It's too expensive for that.
Yeah, and I think that I think the difference between VR and like other gimmicks that we saw in video games is that for the first time, it was like it kind of started out mainstream, right? It's like it wasn't really just select people have VR. It was like Facebook came out with the Oculus, and it was just like, hey,
Yeah.
everyone
Everybody
has
got
the
VR.
VR, and so everyone kind of jumped into VR like really quick. And it wasn't just straight to video games like it was everything else. It was like here's an experience from Facebook. Here's the Oculus, has the HTC Vive, has a Valve's version. I forgot what this was called. Here's PlayStation VR. It was like from right off the start, there was like 4 or 5 headsets with VR, where normally there's like a one, and then like it starts to expand slowly. So I think it's gonna stick around for a while. I don't think it's a gimmick anymore.
What was the name of that movie we went to see with Steven Spielberg?
Ready Player One?
Yeah. You think we're heading to that?
Look,
we haven't talked about that already.
Look,
do we?
Down the road, yes. How long I don't know, but I cannot die until I live in a world where I can jump into a virtual reality world.
I don't want to
Ready
be like
Player One.
anime. I don't want to play.
I need it to be like Ready Player One when I hook up this headset and I'm in a virtual fucking world, moving with my mind.
Bro, you know what?
No. In Ready Player One, they weren't moving with them. They were on
weren't they?
Yeah, they were on a
treadmill. Yeah, they were on a treadmill. Yeah.
Treadmill. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I'm thinking Sword Art Online.
A treadmill that we have already.
Yeah.
We actually have a better treadmill that's in that movie. It's doable.
But either way,
we just need better VR technology.
Don't they use cushions instead of like a treadmill so that you can just like a soft cushion, like cotton cushion? So when you're running, it's just sliding.
You're sliding. Yeah. Like it holds you in place, and you kind of like sliding around the ground.
You know how that's gonna look? It's gonna look like when you go play Fortnite and you're like in the waiting area.
Yeah.
That's how we are gonna fucking look when we're gonna play. Buy new fucking shit.
I just can't wait until I plug in a headset and I'm in a virtual world, bro. Like look, it's already starting. Russian roulette, bro. It's starting little by little.
Brain's gonna melt.
Imagine like starting playing and you come out like a month later, and I was like, oh, what the fuck happened? I have a beard.
Hey man, look, all you really need is one good VR MMO. That's it.
Bro, he's bad because
you got Ready Player One right there.
Because you know what's gonna happen? All the otakus gonna come and get to the VR and they get with their waifus and shit.
Look at Free Guy.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like I wouldn't even be surprised if it happened in like the next 10 years. Like technology is going so fast.
I keep saying 20, but the way technology is going, it could be 10.
Yeah, it could be 5, to be honest. Like, think about it. The first VR headsets we had were like, what, 2015, 16?
Yeah.
And look at where it is already.
Yeah.
The question is, who's going to take that kind of the risk of just going full, all out?
Maybe PlayStation. Maybe.
Tesla.
I mean, obviously, Tesla. That way they're going to come with their own video games.
Yo, Elon Musk is all about these video games, bro. And he has so much R&D money, bro.
Do you think he plays video games? I don't think so.
Yes, I do.
Yes,
I think he does on occasion. I don't think he like sitting there for like hours every day.
I don't think he plays like the hardcore. He plays like little games,
League of Legends or something like that. Warcraft, maybe.
Well,
I do believe he plays video games.
100%.
I guess we could move on from the topic alone because we still going to talk about PlayStation. Obviously, you just currently said that we should be talking about PlayStation Showcase that was on Thursday afternoon. Quite a few things started off the thing. Obviously, the biggest thing of all was God of War. The trailer for Ragnarok. What do you guys thought about that?
Ragnarok. It looks like God of War 2016, but prettier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what I like is it's gonna have Thor on it.
Nothing. It's crazy. Nothing about this game has changed.
Right.
It just looks prettier.
Yeah. When I saw the trailer,
it looks like a sequel.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, a sequel.
And the one thing that was interesting to me is that it seemed like they were looking for who Loki was. And I was like, wait, wasn't he Loki? Wasn't Atreus Loki?
No, Trace is not Loki.
Was he?
No.
I thought they were looking for the god that was dead. Question mark with that.
Oh, the God of War. For the Norse God of War.
Yeah.
Tier. But the thing is that I could saw Loki was Atreus. In the last game anyway. And so it was funny that he was like saying like we gotta find who Loki was. Wait, what? Unless because I don't know, but I think in Norse mythology, Loki can time travel. So maybe Atreus from like 30 years from now, right?
Well,
It's like
look, does Loki time travel? Because I thought he just shapeshifts.
I
he
don't
does
know.
shapeshift. He does
I
shapeshift.
know shapeshift too. I not lucky could travel.
Yeah, it's kind of weird with Loki because it's like he is because the thing is like when you think about it, it's like he does a lot of crazy stuff. Like the serpent would be his son.
Yeah, his signature. Son.
So the giant snake.
Yeah, John Snake. Yeah.
Oh, him?
That's
His
Loki's
son.
son. Yeah, but I don't know if it's male or female. Oh, but he gave birth to it, so I'm like, when he transformed. He transformed. You know what I mean? Like when he transformed, like when Loki transformed, it's like an actual full blown transformation. It's not just an appearance. So I don't know. I don't know if he could time travel,
I don't know
but
about that one.
but if he can send the serpent back in time, right? Then maybe he has the
True.
means of going there. Yeah.
Well,
Interesting. Guess it makes sense why he time travels in the MCU.
when does it come out? Does it come out this year by the end or
Next year.
next year? It's in the spring.
Next year is gonna be a fire year for video
Probably
games.
summer.
Probably some because that was released around April, right?
No,
Well,
because
around
Horizon
February.
comes out. Horizon comes
February.
out early next year.
February.
Okay,
Yeah.
so they might release it on May.
So what's gonna happen is what's happening is gonna go like this, okay, right? So God of War is gonna have a release date of June. Okay. Mario Kart is gonna get announced for May, and then they're gonna move it into
Marco.
Yeah.
What?
We are technically due for a new Mario Kart.
I won't be surprised if Mario Kart just take over everything.
Think about it, right? Mario Kart 8 that game is what 10 years old now? 8 years
No,
old?
not quite. It's close though. It's closing.
Came out
Yeah,
14, right?
14.
Yeah, that game is 7 years old.
Right. And it's still killing.
It's fucking crazy. We're due for a new Mario Kart game.
Yeah, man. It's like I said, you don't like if it says Mario dash anything or Zelda dash anything, you just don't put the game in the area. Zelda killed Horizon.
So Mario by Daylight.
I'll be surprised. They're like, yo.
Fireball.
They should put Shrek Love in Dead by Daylight.
People are like, give me Shrek, and then his ultimate power.
Like, oh no, you got caught on the windowsill. No, but in all seriousness, yeah, like if it says Mario or Zelda in the title, just move it out of the month because Zelda completely killed Horizon. Like after like when Horizon came out, I was like, oh, this game is great. I've never seen a game like this. It's beautiful, blah blah blah. As soon as Zelda came out, never heard about Horizon again.
They even stole Horizon's Game of the Year.
Yep, it was just what's the Game of the Year? That is Zelda Breath of the Wild. I'm like, wow, that game does not deserve to be Game of the Year by any stretch of the imagination.
That's why it's Zelda. It's a Nintendo game.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
it's crazy. Horizon and Zelda are both open world games, right? And Horizon literally has more things to do than Zelda, more creatures in the world than Breath of the Wild, but Breath of the Wild wins Game of the Year.
Yeah, I'll give it to Legend of Zelda. It is more complex because it has like dungeons and puzzles. More difficult puzzles than Horizon because Horizon is more like a story experience.
Yeah, it's more of an RPG experience.
Yeah, but if I had to compare it to Zelda to Horizon, yeah, I don't know how you can look at Zelda and say that's better. I mean,
yeah,
it kind of loses like in every category except like you can say the story because that's subjective, right? You can say the gameplay because that's subjective. But when you take a look at the graphics and all that, like, I don't know the question. I don't know how do you? I mean, the soundtrack for Horizon is way better. I don't know.
way better.
Like, I don't know, like what you know what is it? What it is? I don't know. I don't get it. But
It's the Nintendo bias.
yeah.
Nintendo
I mean, because
bias.
the thing is, let's say you sneak around the Legend of Zelda, right? What grass you gonna sneak in? Like, like you sneak around the Horizon, at least you can actually sneak around in the grass. It's ridiculous.
You mean you don't like that photo, that cartoony, realistic grass in Breath of the Wild?
What grass? I mean, you got like two bushes.
The most beautiful bushes you ever seen in gaming.
Yeah, like when you look at when I looked at Horizon, especially in 4K, like that thing was amazing. That was easily like a good looking game. You could tell right off the rip. And then when you look at the soundtrack, I was like, this is amazing soundtrack. Story I thought was like god tier story. But
nothing beats Nintendo.
yeah, I guess everyone else disagreed.
You want to go against Nintendo? No.
No, I low-key wish God of War Ragnarok was co-op. So you can play
Really? Oh, you
one
can
as
play both?
Oh, the
Kratos
kid and
Kratos. Yeah. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
I was saying no.
So
They wait for the God of War 3.
at the
Now it's
end,
called.
will you guys upgrade? I mean, go buy the new God of War?
Look, I'm gonna play regardless. The
Yeah,
2000 other God of War was fire, bro.
Yeah, you know, they have a PlayStation has a
Yeah,
policy
but
of
not on the PS5.
day one on PS9. Oh yeah, that's right.
I just don't want to play it for
So it looks like I'm not gonna play it until
Look,
it's like
look.
$20.
Is this game coming to PS4?
I think so.
Because if it is, then whatever, I can play it. Because I'm like,
Obviously,
I
we
can't get it.
don't-
We can't find a PS5. So good luck playing this.
I mean,
game.
this is the whole point, right? Will you upgrade to a PS5 just to play this game or not?
Just to play this game? No.
Not
To,
just this game.
Because
There are
isn't that
more
what you
games.
did with a PS4 Pro?
to play
Pro.
the 2022 library, yes. Because like the game's about to show you kind of crazy. You know, that's a good lineup for
Mhm.
next year. When it comes to PlayStation 4 Pro, we didn't get it because it was just better graphics. It was also because it had smoother gameplay experience.
HDR.
Yeah, HDR, and it also had better frame rates and stuff. So, because the thing is, the one thing with the PlayStation, well, they all run super hot. But if I'm gonna like melt my desk, I better get some good performance out of it.
That's for sure.
So yeah, so that's really the reason, was because it was smoother than the other ones, regular PlayStation.
Sure. Even still, the Pro, that shit, man, that shit melted your countertop.
Much.
Okay, let's move on to.
I definitely would get a PlayStation 5 for next year. I just not for $800.
Yeah, fuck that.
Well, most of the games that we want to play just come like middle next year or 2023.
Yeah, and I refuse to play a game, the inferior version of a game. I refuse to do that. And I can wait for these. I can wait 5 years just to play all these games.
That's what I'm saying. It's like until I can get a PlayStation 5 at a reasonable price,
I don't need to be like everybody else. Like, I need a PS5 now. I gotta play these games day one. At the end of the day, I have a life, so that shit comes first, and I'll just play these games later.
Well, there's no games on PS5 right now, so what's the point of buying one?
There's games. It's just that they went back on this decision and made the games available on PS4.
Yeah.
So
what's the point for me playing it? So
yeah, but I can wait. I'm in no rush. Thank you, Microsoft, for giving me Game Pass day one. So Sony did PlayStation Now day one, bro. On PC, man, I play these games day one.
That's what I'm saying. Like if that's really hurting them right now, is that PlayStation like $8 million.
They're not moving software. Well, they're not moving enough software.
Whatever.
Yeah. Like when I watched the PlayStation Showcase, most of the games are not even gonna come out until next year.
Well, that's also true. Like a lot of people say, "Oh, this shit was fire," blah blah. But a lot of these games won't come out till next year.
Yeah. So what's the point of it?
It's like people don't have the same energy. I remember in E3 when Microsoft shows like they showed all these games that were announced, and then like those games weren't even coming out this year. Same thing with Nintendo. Oh no, that was trash. It's not coming out this year. PlayStation. Most of these games come out next year. fire, the best shit ever. I'm like, don't come out for next year. keep that same energy, boys. But honestly, I still think the showcase was good.
I
Though.
mean, most people right now are playing.
They showed stuff that we already knew, except like certain things.
Yeah,
It was like 3 games. They showed 3 games that we didn't know about. So
yeah, but
well, there's no more trailers about it. That's all.
no, at least we were able to see some videos and not just images.
Right.
yeah, like we already knew God of War was coming. Obviously,
Yeah.
Gran Turismo, Spider-Man 2, like those were given.
Yeah, I guess a little teaser here and there don't.
But the
hurt
next
anyone.
one, I didn't see this one coming.
Hopefully the next one's just gameplay and stuff like that.
The next game we talking about right here, I didn't see this one coming.
Oh, the remake of
and exclusive.
The Knights of the Republic remake.
Yeah,
Star Wars. I didn't see this.
Yeah, so that's the only thing that got me. Like I knew they were making a remake, but I didn't know it was gonna be exclusive. I don't know if it is exclusive, but is it? Really?
It might be timed.
Right.
It might be timed because Disney does own these rights, but Sony is have great deals with Marvel right now. So Disney and Marvel. So maybe it is an exclusive.
I won't be surprised.
But I think it's 1 year. It's gonna be a 1 year exclusive. Yeah. That's for sure.
Too expensive.
Knights of the Old Republic. This is.
But it's just coming to PC and PlayStation 5, right?
It's coming to PC
only, right? Only it's on the PC. No, it's only for PS5. My bad. The remake.
I was say
we know. So when it first launches, we know it's gonna be a exclusive for PlayStation. We just don't know. We don't know if it's gonna stay exclusive or is it gonna go to other consoles after.
Yeah,
I'm sure it is. And I'm sure this game is coming to PC too.
Yeah. Remember, BioWare was in the trailers.
I mean, it looks really good, to be honest. So, 2 signs of it. I will play it. I'll play again.
This game is old, though.
I think it's the story. The story is
better,
God.
though. Better.
Old, like old. Original Xbox old.
Yo, Resident Evil 2 was old, so when they made a remake.
1 and 2.
Damn, son.
It looks good.
Crazy. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Thank God it's not. Wait, is it being made by EA?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Wait, they haven't announced any pricing, right?
Let me see. No, they haven't announced it. Keep talking. I'm reading this article. Let me see.
Yeah, I guess the other one that the other announced was Spider-Man 2, right? We just mentioned that it was a given that we're gonna talk about it. Yeah. But now they mentioned the trailer. What do you guys think about it?
Well, we saw this coming because the best-selling PlayStation 4 exclusive. And so Venom, it makes sense that Venom would be in it because Venom is really popular.
And they teased it at the end of the first game.
You think this is gonna be like the movie?
No. All right, so it doesn't look like BioWare or EA has any hands on
they don't.
that game.
No. Yeah,
even though they were the original developers.
Yeah, but BioWare changed BioWare.
Oh yeah, for sure. Apparently, the article says that this is the game that put BioWare on the map.
Yeah.
And this shit came out 2003. Oh my god.
Talking about Knights?
Yes. Oh shoot. All right, that's you. I just wanted to mention that we can continue with what you're talking about.
Yeah. So it's good that they're bringing Venom in there. Fan favorite, obviously. Hopefully he's a villain. We haven't seen villain Venom in a long time.
I heard Craven. I thought what Craven was
I think he's gonna be a villain. Yeah, I think he is.
Yeah, no, Craven was definitely talking in that trailer.
Yeah, the trailer.
Yeah, that was definitely trailer. Yeah.
I think Venom is a villain.
Yeah.
Just the way they shot the scene.
It better be.
It looks like this game might be co-op. If you look,
Miles, man.
Yeah, if you look at the way Peter and Miles were fighting together, it looks like a co-op experience.
Yeah, it looks like they have tag team moves.
Yeah, so that's cool because I'm up for co-op games.
Yeah. Once again, stealing from Batman. But yeah, it's
Arkham.
the thing. I hope they don't Spider-Man 3 with Venom, because this time it's supposed to be Osborn, right, Harry.
Yes, Harry.
So I'm hoping they don't because Venom is, like I said, we haven't seen Venom in a long time. It might be one of those things where he starts off as a villain. He's like, you know what, this works together, like in Spider-Man 3, right?
No.
Where he was like the new Goblin, and then he was like, "Nah, let's work together, man."
Okay. I was thinking about
Yeah,
Venom.
yeah.
Yo, let me tell you, I saw some clips of Spider-Man 3 again, and I was watching Venom. I was like, this is disgusting. I don't know how people say this movie was better than Amazing Spider-Man.
Really?
It just boggles me.
Well, the first Venom movie.
People think that Spider-Man 3 is better than
all of
Amazing Spider-Man.
No.
No,
I
that
mean,
movie was so bad.
Don't get me
That Venom
wrong.
was
We did have some scenes here and there that we liked, but
horrible.
as an
Oh,
overall
so
movie,
But yeah,
Yo, there's not one scene in that movie I go back to and watch.
I just like the scene where
I
Venom
think
appears.
I'll give it one thing in Spider-Man 3, when Sandman was first created. That was a pretty big scene at the time, because that was like the first time those kind of effects have really been used in like a major way.
The particle effects, yeah.
Right, yeah, where he put himself together.
you know what? For the memes, Harry Potter emo Harry Potter, emo
Yeah, and the one thing I got given to was that they
Spider-Man.
when Peter got the symbiote, that was comic book. It was like right off the page of a comic book. But other than that, they fucked up everything else.
Yeah.
Back
Yeah,
to the video game.
Yeah, I hope they really I hope they don't do like bad guy to good guy. It doesn't really look like it's gonna be Venom as the main villain, because like we said, Craven the Hunter was talking in the trailer.
I think it was Craven gonna be the thing.
Yeah, and so it seemed like he might be a secondary villain, or if not, he might just be like a temporary, side blip.
Do you think Brock will show up at all in this game?
Hey, Brock, I don't know, man. To be honest, I don't know. I want to see what story they can make with Harry Osborn as Venom. If this is even Harry Osborn, we don't know.
I feel like it's Harry Osborn.
Well, they hinted it in the last.
Yeah.
Game.
Well, I'm saying, for all we know, they could have easily, that could have been like setting up for like Carnage in the third game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, or like some kind of other symbiote. So we don't know. Hopefully, like I said, it's good. Obviously, this Venom is going to have to be very powerful to take on both Miles Morales and his regular Spider-Man, right? So
Unless they bring Carnage.
Yeah, I mean, for all we know, they might rewrite a symbiote, because symbiote jumps on Miles. Now he could turn invisible, get electric powers, all that shit.
Bro.
Yeah. So like, hey, you never know what could happen, right? So I want to see where they go with this.
Why they always make black people electrical?
Black power.
They're always electrifying.
Black power.
Oh my god! I just noticed.
Yeah, a black liquid.
So that's Spider-Man 2.
It's clever.
Okay,
maybe because black people are electrifying.
So this game is coming out in 2023.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
that's
still
it makes sense for the lineup that's coming out next year.
Still have a good while.
Yeah, you don't really want to drop that many bombs. Think about it. You talk about your top like 3, 4. You had out of your top 5 games, 3 of them are in the top 5. All will come out next year. You're just gonna end up with a Wii U situation all over again.
That's for sure. But Nintendo had no choice but to release it because they had no games.
They had complete garbage.
So Sony got some games, so they have to spread it out.
You definitely should spread it out.
It's so bad.
And then Miles Morales is still not fresh, but like,
all right.
It was a good stepping point.
Yeah.
It was a good stepping point.
But 2023, fam. That's 2 years.
We don't even know when 2023.
I think it's gonna be like early 2023.
Spring.
Look.
Yeah.
Next year,
like
I need Spider-Man and Miles Morales on PC.
Bro,
please.
They're not gonna make that leap.
Not number one. Maybe not the number one game. Like, remember I said Uncharted was coming to PC? That was obvious because Uncharted story was over, right?
Yeah.
Spider-Man, given how it's like I said, the number one seller of PlayStation, this game can easily push consoles. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, but Uncharted was one of their biggest. One of the biggest franchises.
No, you're right. You're right. But it finished. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it did, but the legacies they might continue with that. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll
Hmm.
see.
Well, like Ray said, well, that's a preview for us to
Yeah.
come.
All right, so let's talk about obviously the Forspoken trailer here, which
This
is a new
game
game, right?
looks so fire.
Why
It
is
looks
that?
really good.
I
I
actually
was
like. I'm
surprised.
actually looking forward to what they do with this game because this game looks really, 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 really interesting. There's so
When
much
I
different
saw that, I
stuff.
don't
There's
know
so
what
much different things that they do and could do in this game is pretty interesting.
it looks really good.
Yeah, so this is actually this game's gonna continue the trend of PlayStation and PC only.
You know,
Yeah.
one thing about this game, at first I thought this game was gonna be a playable movie, just because
Oh,
of the character. I was
Yeah.
like, this character is so bland and generic.
That's
I was like, oh, it's probably
well,
one of the playable
gameplay
movies.
looks.
Then she went into this other world. I was like, oh, what? And then she
Yeah.
started doing a bunch of other stuff. I'm like, okay. This game looks fresh.
Look, anything that's so Square Enix is doing a new RPG, right? This is what it is. It's Forspoken. I want to see it. Bravely Default. I said many times, Bravely Default caught me off guard. It was a really good RPG. We'll see if they can pull it off. Give Final Fantasy a break. Well, not Final Fantasy 7 because you need to finish it, but
Yeah.
give the other Final Fantasy the break, and let's see what you can. Let's see what you can do with another game.
Yeah, they gave up on Tomb Raider.
Alright, the game
I know,
trailer
right?
looks really good.
They gave up on Tomb Raider. What's the other game?
They haven't given up on Marvel yet.
No, they gave up on Tomb Raider, Deus Ex.
Yeah, Deus Ex.
They gave up a lot of games.
But it's good though.
They really pushed Tomb Raider, but they just kept making the same game over and over again.
No, I swear. And if you guys think that's exaggeration, it's not. I still to this day don't even remember which was the final boss between 1 and 2. I get those mixed up all the time because it's almost the exact same sequence. I'm like, wait, did I play this before? And I was like, no, that was number 1. I'm like, what? Wait,
Yeah, it is almost the exact same game.
yeah,
It's like
crazy.
it's almost 1 for 1. You fight the demons at the end, and all it's
Yep.
almost 1 for
Well,
1.
in the little circle at the top, I'm just like,
Yeah, it's almost 1 for 1.
yeah, I was like, it really. Shadow of the Tomb Raider was like the most different, but that's the one game too late.
The one I didn't play.
Yeah,
Yeah. But this game looks fire. I'm looking. This game looks really, 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 really good. So hopefully they got another banger on their hands.
yeah.
Spring of 2022. Oh.
Yeah, next year. Next year is gonna be a really, really nice year for gaming.
Yeah, definitely.
I know.
Really, really good year for gaming. Like a lot of these Bethesda games coming out next year from on Microsoft's end. So
Yep,
and all these deals Microsoft making for next year too.
definitely.
Halo Infinite comes out next year.
You know,
Yep.
I don't know about the storyline of Forspoken, but I do the story of Forspoken, the game, but
Fuck the story. Do you see that gameplay?
gameplay looks fucking fire.
Remember, this is Square Enix. Their games always look good. The question is, do they play? Remember, Square Enix has no problem making a game look good. Right? Like Final Fantasy 15 is still blowing up people's PC. But when it comes to actual gameplay, sometimes it's not there. And it's funny too because if you really think about it, with the exception of like Final Fantasy 7, some of their best playing games are the worst looking ones. So,
Oh shit! Now that you mentioned Final Fantasy 15, this has Final Fantasy 15 elements in it.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised they use the same engine as Final Fantasy 7.
That makes a lot of fucking sense.
Well,
Okay.
Yeah.
Forspoken, boys.
well,
I'm ready
Sleep
for that.
on that.
talking
don't
about
sleep on that.
franchises that are done, hopefully they do a pretty good job when
Another,
they transition to
another
another.
Uncharted, like another Uncharted collection.
No, it's not. Like how like we have the whole collection for the PS4.
Oh, they have for PS5
I
now.
think now they're bringing it to the PC.
This is
Just for Legacy.
yeah. This is they call it the Legacy of Thieves collection.
Right.
I think this might be foreshadowing, but obviously in the future Uncharted games is not gonna be with Nathan Drake. It's gonna be I forgot what her name is.
Nadine?
Huh?
Nadine?
Yeah, it's gonna be with her, and all of the rest of the games are gonna have thieves, thieves this, thieves that, in the title, just foreshadow for this collection. But another PlayStation 4 game coming on a Sony game. It is a PlayStation 4 game coming to PC. I'm gonna cop that because I need to support this. I need more PlayStation games on PC, boys.
What was that? You so obsessed with that?
I will love because these PlayStation games look amazing. Imagine on PC, man. Uncharted 4 is probably one of the games I'm like, I need to see how this looks on PC.
Not only that, but for the first time, developers or maybe publishers, let's say, are giving PC the respect, right? And so PC was always the largest gaming platform. Now it's mobile, but it used to be PC. And you just see like game after game just go to console, right? And finally after Grand Theft Auto 5 stayed in the top 10 for like 5-6 years. They had like success after success, like Capcom had success remastering games on PC. Persona 4 just sold like crazy from Sega. And so it's like finally they realized that there's a PC market, like a huge PC market. A lot of people are starting to get into streaming on YouTube and Twitch and all that stuff. So they have these really beefy PCs. It's easier to record on a PC than a console. And so a lot of people have the power to play these games and they want to play them. Just never had access to them. And they're not going to buy a PlayStation 4. Or they were either too young to own a PlayStation, like 2 or 1. And so now they're releasing the game again. And people are buying it up like there's no tomorrow. Because in a lot of the time, these games are great. Like Persona 4 is a great game. Like back when I played it in like 2004, it was great. Great now. Like I don't know why, but a lot of people didn't get to experience it. That I played Persona 5 off the hype, right? And then they're like, "Oh, this game was great." I guess 4 was good too, but they never got a chance to play it. And to be honest, I don't blame them for not wanting to hold a PlayStation 2 for like 10 years.
Never played a Persona game.
Right. And so now it has options. Now you have options. Like that's why I can't knock it. I mean, now Sony is giving you options. You get to play the game and see what it's about.
Nice though.
The only Persona game I played is, take a guess.
Persona Q?
Persona 1?
The fighting game.
How did you know?
Oh,
yeah, Persona Arena.
Yeah,
that's the only Persona game I played. It's not even a Persona game.
Yeah, no, Persona RPGs are really long, but they're really nice. Great story, great gameplay.
Yeah, but I was watching you play. I was like, oh, I like this. I just didn't play it.
You didn't want to play it.
Yeah, it could drag.
I didn't want to invest myself. That game was long, man.
Yeah.
Long.
Yeah.
It took me 90 hours to get the true ending.
Oh my god, you do all the endings?
I get that this true ending, yeah.
Yeah, think about it. If I play Persona now, I won't beat that game till like January.
I think I did like 2 different endings and that's it.
And the thing is, in Persona, the true ending is always the best ending. Like in my opinion, it's the hardest one to get. Yeah,
it's the hardest one to get. Like,
but whenever they make a Persona anime, that's the ending they usually use.
Yeah, but that's some fucking bastards.
Yeah,
like you had to like, how many endings were there? Like 8, right?
Yeah, you had a few if you snitched people out and you died at certain times. Yeah,
and you can snitch on people in that game.
Well, because in Persona 5, you're talking to the police the whole game, and you're playing through flashbacks. And so after every couple of chapters, the police officer be like, "Are you sure you didn't see anything?" And you could just be like, "Yeah, it was this dude over here. It was me and my friends." Yeah,
you a big snitch.
But she'll pretty much say that. She'll be like, "Oh, I expected more from you. Way to arrest you."
Yeah, that's what I like about the game. It depends on the decisions you make in the game that makes
right. But if you hold out through the whole game, she'll be like, "You're everything I thought you were. You're the person they talked about," and then do all the crazy stuff. And then there's one last decision at the end because you have the option to like give up, I guess, to like and stop training to the world. And if you say yes, then he'll be like, "Cool," and he'll just kill you. but if you say no, then you'd be like, "Okay, cool," then we gotta fight you. Like you have to go through this whole like hard ass dungeon, and then you gotta fight the cup. It's crazy.
Pretty cool art.
Yeah,
pretty cool art.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a pretty nice game. They have a sequence like that in every game.
Mm-hmm.
Like in number 3, you have to fight death.
Yeah, but like man, you have to work really hard for that.
Yeah, no, it's a really hard dungeon. Like the monsters in there are like level 70, level.
Yeah,
Gotta be
the
up
first
there.
time I got in there, like I
Oh.
couldn't do shit to them.
Yeah.
Now, the one question I have for this Uncharted collection is Uncharted 4 gonna have multiplayer on PC?
I don't think so.
Why should?
Cause yo, man, that shit will be fire.
Why should it be?
Why should it?
Well, I mean, we did have that. Remember that sucked? I think it was Uncharted 3, right?
Uncharted 3 multiplayer was hot garbage.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Right? That's the one that
you want that to be remade?
No, but Uncharted 4 had multiplayer.
What was it good?
People liked it.
Shit.
So I didn't play it, but people liked it.
Yeah, but that's the thing, man. I'm happy, they're doing it. They probably saw like Crash, probably saw all those games come out.
Yes.
But here's the important thing: are we playing Diablo 2?
No.
No.
All right, so
The remaster?
Yeah,
Rebound of
Yeah.
Diablo 2?
Hell yeah.
Diablo 2.
Yo, we played Diablo 3. Fuck it. We need to go
Yeah,
get
but
it.
if I play it,
I gotta play
play
the better game. I'll play
but-
Diablo 2. Yeah,
I'll
I'm
play the
down.
Diablo 2 remake, right?
But I couldn't play. I couldn't play on weekends.
you know what?
But we would be supporting Active.
That's the
Ow.
problem.
Make your choice.
Technically, we're still supporting Activision. We're playing Overwatch. You're playing Heroes of the
I haven't played
Storm.
Overwatch. I haven't played Heroes.
Oh, I haven't played those since.
That's
true.
Yeah, right.
He hasn't actually. He's been playing.
Yeah,
Unite.
no, I'm dead
Look,
serious.
look. He switched to Pokemon Unite. Okay.
I
That's
haven't
what-
touched an Activision game. Actually, yeah, it's not because of that. I just
Yeah,
haven't
yeah.
played it.
I'm not gonna pretend like it's because I care.
Look,
Yeah,
yeah,
like it's just I just haven't played it, bro. I just been playing Apex.
pretty
so-
much.
I mean, dude, it's Diablo 2 though. It's Diablo.
Like, are we gonna be frauds? Or are we gonna continue taking a stand?
Oh, yeah, I already told him I'm ready to sell out. You guys?
I time to
Wait, wait,
money.
Ruben, have you played Diablo 2?
Diablo 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, lately, you mean.
I've
Lately?
only
No.
played 3 with you
No,
guys.
I play one on Ensemble. Diablo 1, I play Ensemble.
Oh, yeah, I played Diablo 1
played it.
too. So.
Ray hasn't played it. Hasn't finished
I
it.
can't ask
yeah,
him who's,
like
who's
you
the boss. in
you
Diablo
know me.
2.
I never fucking finish a
Diablo
game.
2? Fuck. I don't
Who's the boss in Diablo 2, Ruben?
remember, dude.
Diablo.
You played.
It was like, what the fuck? I played with Max because Max has the game.
Doesn't matter.
Let me take a wild guess. Is it Diablo?
That's what I said. I don't know.
Yeah. Diablo
Diablo
always
one.
about a ball,
It was
bro.
Diablo
Isn't that
1.
the whole fucking talk about the
Ruben,
game?
you are.
And he's still thinking about it, bro.
fraud,
He's
bro.
still thinking about it,
I
bro.
played Diablo 1.
Ruben, you're a fraud.
Hey, at least you don't see me.
No, I want to know the story. No, shut up. I'm thinking about the storyline.
It doesn't matter.
None of the
All right, let's
plot.
just
Well,
get into a game that actually matters, right? That was the downs of the obviously the PlayStation showcase.
How you know this
Already-
matters? How you know this is gonna be a good game?
It's gonna matter, all right? Just like any Marvel game out there, we know.
No. Oh, not Marvel the Avengers.
The Spider-Man game was dope, so this might be
Marvel
dope
the
as well.
Avengers,
bro.
garbage.
Bro, Wolverine.
No, I'm pretty sure this is
Wolverine.
gonna be the same style. You know, Batman, Spider-Man.
Galaxy, the same shit.
You know,
It's
probably
still
like
gonna
that.
be playable. I mean,
I don't know.
No, but you haven't had a Wolverine game since Wolverine.
watch you guys be the first ones buying the game.
X-Men Origins.
Yo, I didn't see gameplay.
I gotta see some gameplay, bro. That's it.
Yeah, I don't see gameplay.
Yeah,
just
but I
saw
mean, yeah,
fucking-
but it's still a little teaser.
But all we know, this could be a walking simulator.
It's still a little teaser. You guys should be
Yeah, but-
excited about.
Imagine DC's Wolverine.
Oh, shut up. Maybe.
Yeah,
Max says, "Yo, we way dashing with SpongeBob. SpongeBob.
Let's go.
No, bro.
we all saw that little clip, right?
No, we saw Cat and Dog. That's the broken character. Cat and Dog. That's some BS bullshit. Those buff moves. The cat is so fucking buff as fuck.
SpongeBob his movement looks so clean.
I like Patrick more, to be honest.
I can't wait to try this game out. Even if I'm disappointed, I still want to try the
You know,
game. I don't care.
we talk about it all the time, and we never freaking.
It's not out yet, fool.
No, I thought it was out.
No.
in October.
Over the
Yeah,
best.
still is trash.
October 5th.
Trash.
We'll have to do a house party in Andres' house.
SpongeBob.
Yeah. But yeah, Wolverine, no gameplay, so all we saw was a teaser. We'll see.
Yeah, that's how I was like, why were they gonna put it in? When
Yeah, they might as well make Insomniac game, just make Marvel games from now on.
not even the game, man.
At this rate, yeah, Insomniac should make all the Marvel games.
We don't even know when it's gonna come out though.
A PlayStation game that I really want to see in PC is Ratchet and Clank.
I think that's gonna come. I think it's gonna come maybe like next year, not 2022, but 2023, or like the year after that. I think it's gonna come for sure though, because those kind of games tend to do well on PC.
Yeah, I need to see
So,
that
okay,
game
hold on,
at
hold on.
high fidelity.
Max just exposed Ruben. He said, "I never had Diablo, Lou. You're lying."
Diablo, you had Diablo 1 because I play on the PC on
Well,
Salvador.
Max is saying that you never had it.
I had Diablo 1 and I have the. I
So
had Diablo
Ruben,
1. I know
so Ruben-
because I also have the Seto Kaiba one for Yu-Gi-Oh. I know.
So then, Ruben, who's the final boss in Diablo 1?
Hey, Max.
Fucking
Ruben
kidding.
says today to kick you out from the chat.
Yo, no, I literally asked Ruben who was the final boss in Diablo 2, and he stood there thinking. I took a wild guess, and I was right.
Diablo.
It's the name
You were right
of
because
the
I said it
game.
first. It's okay.
No, I
I
only threw
remember
Diablo
now.
out there because it's the name of the game.
Not
I
that.
just threw it out
I
there.
want to know the story about Diablo.
But anyways, this
Oh,
are
so
He can hide it
no story short, Diablo always revived itself.
it doesn't matter.
Right.
too many times.
You know why it doesn't matter? Because it wasn't part of the showcase, all right? These are well, if you guys go to the next
Vegas
slide,
is the one.
there's other topics, other games started coming out that were also talked about in the showcase. Obviously the Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six extraction gameplay.
Yo, no lie to you, Extraction looks really good. I gotta give it to him. That looks fun. That looks really fun.
So blind.
Fraction.
I'm a zombie player. Bro. I love zombies, so
But I
pretty
don't
much
like
what that
Rainbow
is.
Six. I don't like Rainbow Six.
So you don't need to like Rainbow Six. It's a game mode. You people that don't even like Call of Duty play zombies because it's not really Call of Duty.
Yeah, zombies is pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's so
But then
fun.
when they gave it a story, it's pretty
Yeah, it's really fun. And then when you do the Easter eggs, it makes it worthwhile.
right. So yeah,
But-
so go.
Continue.
So the game's coming out.
Wait, before this, who the fuck is asking for Alan Wake?
Everybody.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Yo, this game,
What is
this game,
that?
this game flopped. Who wants
I
this
don't
game?
even know that game. I don't even.
No, Alan Wake
Hey.
flopped, bro.
You were
Alan Wake.
asking for
I don't
games
even
for the
know that game.
PS5, and you got it, boy. Alan Wake is coming out October 5th.
Alan Shake.
Alan
The
Wake.
game is whack.
What is this game all about?
The game is not bad. It's like a little suspense
So
horror game.
we have a hater on
You've
the
seen it before, I'm pretty sure.
yeah.
we have a hater on the chat. Max
Never
says
care about it.
Max says he hates zombies because he trusts to see him out.
What?
He says that he hates play mode zombies because it stresses him out.
Wow.
Bro,
Yo,
just
yo,
go around.
yo,
You go around,
zombie-
upgrade your guns.
Yeah,
Like, keep that
zombies is easy as hell.
Hell yeah.
Easy as hell.
Are we playing like Left
Stop
4 Dead?
lying.
That's
Well,
zombies,
actually, it was pretty fun when I started playing it.
Yeah, no, it's
On the
pretty
Black Ops
easy.
1. Then after that, I got a little bit way too like, oh my god, this taking it away.
I
too
mean,
serious.
Black Ops 1 zombie was easy as hell because you can just jump on the land.
Yep.
Yeah, but the other,
Black Ops-
but now they just use stories
Now
with.
when you have the zombie.
Now it looks like more like if I'm playing what's it called? What's it called that Xbox game?
Gears.
What?
Nah, yeah, like Gears. Yeah, now it looks like Gears.
That's the one downside I hate about Gears now is that it's not as much horror.
That is zombie does not look like Gears of War. my
No,
guy.
I'm just
Not
saying
even.
like they took it to that level, like story,
No.
bring
Not even.
story, bring
Not
like big bosses.
Bro, zombies
Bring-
always had a story.
No, he never did, bro.
Yeah, no, it always has story. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Black Ops 1?
Yes. The fuck?
to it,
bro?
dude.
Since World at
Just-
War.
Because the thing is, you never did
it.
the Easter egg, so you didn't know the
Oh,
story.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yo,
Yeah,
since
yeah.
World at War.
Yeah,
had
it
a
was.
story.
Yeah, ever since it was introduced, it had a story.
You have to
Yeah.
just.
So Ray,
What?
you don't know anything.
No. I do
You just
know-
don't get it, okay?
I do
You just
know
don't
a
get
lot.
it.
It's just like
No, you
thing
just
is,
don't get it.
Nobody cares about zombies. That's what it is. Right?
If they didn't, if they
You're
didn't
the
care, they
only
wouldn't keep
loser who
putting.
plays it, right?
So
Come on.
if they didn't care, they wouldn't put the game mode in every fucking Call of Duty.
Yeah, because they like to waste money.
I've had zombies before. I beat the zombie mode.
Look, it's relaxing once you do it. Once
We're
you're
playing
trying to
zombies.
Charlie,
Oh,
you
yeah.
love everything.
What?
Okay, no, Charlie's you saying that he likes playing some games as well.
See,
I mean, he plays zombies since the beginning.
I know.
Yeah.
The
Both
first game came out.
losers.
It's because he has a good taste, right?
Whatever.
Ray don't play games, remember?
Oh, like that? You're gonna keep bringing that same dumb shit?
You don't.
Ray. What was the last games you played?
I think it was like.
FIFA?
Oh yeah,
I think
FIFA
the
Street
last-
or something like some GameCube game.
When?
No, you
think
play
it
Call
was
of Duty with
You know,
us.
I'm busy
No,
like
no.
what, 3
he
weeks.
played FIFA Street because he
You're
tried to
a
play.
Hey,
liar.
bro, I was playing
No, he tried
Pokemon
to
Ruben right
play-
now.
He tried to play FIFA Street on the PC.
You know, we can't. Didn't we play Pokemon like last year?
Last year?
No, see.
Ray played FIFA Street.
How do we play Pokemon?
No, Ray played FIFA Street like a month ago. Trying.
Yeah, but yeah, it is what it is. You know, I stay with the updates. I don't have to really play the games.
No, you download the emulator.
Whatever, bro. That's called fraud, really.
he played Nintendo.
That's the best game. I will play. Actually, I will go back and play Tamagotchi for the S.
Tamagotchi.
Yeah.
Yo, Tamaguchi, best game for the DS. I don't care.
Anyways, let's.
Tamagotchi,
Yeah, that's how you pronounce
I
it.
like that
Spanish, I'm
name.
sorry.
I love that name. I call it like that.
Not
I like
Tamagotchi.
that forever.
Look,
I know
English,
Tamagotchi.
English and Spanish are pretty similar in the letters we use. There's no way you replace a whole letter with
Yeah,
another
whatever.
letter.
Right,
Yep,
right,
I
right,
did.
right, Kevin.
I
Anyways,
did
I
say it like
pronounce it
that
how I
when
pronounce it.
I saw the game.
Anyway, let's jump in.
Okay,
Like that.
Yo, GTA 5 is coming to the next generation, boy.
That's nasty.
Yeah, nobody cares
Yo,
about
this is
that.
crazy, bro.
So GTA 5 is coming again for another generation here to waste our time.
Bro,
Instead of giving us GTA 6,
It's gonna sell regardless.
right? And so not only that, but you have a Gran Turismo 7.
whatever.
Chia.
Whatever.
It's
I'm tired
fire.
of
I
that.
mean, if you like
I'm just
simulator
tired.
car racing games, yeah, go ahead.
And then you also
I
have a
personally like Forza better.
Well, I'm not a fan of either one. They're
Yeah,
just so
I
boring.
think Forza is better in my opinion.
I'd rather go to play Need for Speed Mode.
But I'd rather play a Forza Horizon because it's more.
Look, either just
Oh, look who's here.
Boot, Ray, carry out.
You can
Put
mute
him
this
on.
guy.
Put him up.
You can mute this guy.
Anyway, and then we also have
You don't just randomly pop up like that. You mute them.
Anyway.
That's cool.
Yeah. Anyways, we also have Ghostwire Tokyo, which is a game a lot of people forgot about, but not me because I want to play that game.
You seen the
Which one?
graphical downgrade?
What one? Oh yeah, of course. That was the given. Like we already do that. Right?
That shit look real.
Yeah.
Like a hella down.
It looks like a Bethesda game. and
Lou, why
then
are you lying?
no. Kike had the game. Diablo 1.
There you go.
Here we
And
go.
then
We got Max.
He
Welcome,
had
Max.
Little Kaiba the game. So,
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
Please
wanted to
jump
say hi to
in.
you.
Sir, we are doing something real quick. Give us a second. Go ahead, continue, Ray.
All right, I'll see
Right.
you guys later.
Say,
Right.
Uh-huh.
But yeah,
say,
also Guardians of the Galaxy. I didn't like the look of that game. I'm not gonna lie.
bro.
Why?
What?
Yo, that game, bro. That game looks
he-
like
he really
one
left.
button does the same thing over and over again.
That game is literally saving the Marvel franchise right now for gaming.
I don't think so. Vampire the Masquerade, and then you also have another Deathloop trailer. They're pushing this game. If they push which one called Dishonored this hard, it probably would have been a success.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
Yo, if Deathloop flop, bro, they're gonna be upset.
It's gonna flop. That game
Why?
looks uninteresting.
I mean, look at
They're trying too hard to just make another reskin Dishonored.
Yeah.
Like
Pretty
that's it. Like you're not fooling anybody. Like
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. All right, we're done with that. Max, you come back.
Go ahead, Max.
Is it safe?
Yeah, safe. Welcome,
Is
Max.
it
to the
PG-13 now?
podcast. Yes.
no.
So
Okay,
we're
No.
glad we're glad you come here to Tell the truth. Come on.
That Ray don't play
I'm here.
games.
No, that's being
Yeah.
being said. All right.
Red
So,
is playing
I'm here to tell the truth.
All right. So you play Diablo.
Chris now.
Me?
Yeah, he
I
said that
had
you played
never-
Diablo.
I have never played Diablo in my life.
Ruben, you are a fraud.
No, my cousin Kiki does. My cousin
Oh,
Kiki.
not
Now
what?
it's someone else. It's
played-
Kiki. What's
Cousin
Kiki?
Kiki,
Yeah,
Diablo.
Uh,
Yeah.
Ruben,
I
let me
played
borrow,
StarCraft.
Stop lying, Ruben.
No, he let me borrow like several Kaiba. That
You could not
game.
figure out who the
Yes,
boss
I-
was.
Hey, you figure out your Diablo the name.
Yeah,
Wonder
people-
about the
bro,
storyline.
how a guy who did not play the game know who it was, and the guy who played the game.
I was just wondering about the storyline of Diablo 2 and Diablo 1.
Yeah, you know
But
what?
If you were worried about the storyline, you wouldn't know who the final boss
All right,
was.
hold on.
Just
All right,
find a boss.
let's give Ruben a chance. Ruben, what about Dead by Daylight? Tell us.
You're a fucking asshole.
No, I'm not an asshole. What the fuck?
Oh.
You put this thing. What were you gonna speak about? I know you. Wait, can I? You and Ruben have been playing, right? Hey, Charlie,
Yeah.
actually, Charlie,
Yo,
jump in the podcast.
This is like Ruben's favorite fucking game. Like,
Ain't nothing wrong with
Yeah.
that, man.
Man, it's just a beta game, bro. It's
Oh,
a
I play
beta
Hero of the
game.
Storm. Like,
did we not remember a few months ago that Ruben said this game was dead and he would never touch this game ever again?
Excuse me, I told you that Resident Evil they make a content part of Resident Evil. I came back for that Nemesis boy.
but was it worth it though?
Yeah,
Was Resident Evil really worth it though?
yeah.
Even the map.
So,
You know the map is bullshit, but whatever. If you play as the
What
killer,
makes
you make that map.
bullshit?
Yeah, it's like a
it's
giant
big.
maze in like
It's the
everything.
biggest map of the whole game.
Yeah, and it's like everything is a super narrow corridor. So
Yeah.
it's like it's
Like
really
Resident
hard
Evil.
to like duck in. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So you die, you just go
Hey,
first lane the whole time.
Charlie, bring that ass in here.
Yeah, Charlie, come and tell him.
Bro, look.
Hey,
DVD
let the experts talk about Dead by Daylight. The dead game.
Oh.
It's
wait.
even
We
there,
actually
bro.
have a chat that is not me.
Look, to be honest, Josh, you could say all of that, but it's the best horror game right now.
Fair enough.
And you
Ain't
can't say
lying.
nothing about it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Best horror game is Resident Evil.
It's been going on for
No,
for 6 years.
It's step
Resident
by
Evil
step.
comes in and out, bro. What's up, Charlie?
It's
Just
No,
tell him.
but
Daylight is straight ass, dude. I don't know if you guys
if we
are
talk
talking
about
It's not, but you
sales,
still play.
if we're talking
No.
about sales, Resident Evil is the best horror game.
Go ahead, Charlie.
Yeah.
But gameplay, like, if you play with a bunch of people, it'll be.
But I
Oh,
mean,
yeah,
if
it's
Anders
multiplayer.
was here, like, well, Monster Hunter is also a horror game.
Don't get me started.
Uh,
Okay,
But to be
Pinhead.
honest,
Go.
Go ahead, Charlie. Go ahead. Hold on.
Pinhead, go.
what am I saying?
Right.
However you feel about Pinhead.
I don't know, man. I think Pinhead's pretty ass. Like,
be honest-
compared to most killers in this game, I feel like
look,
he doesn't keep up, you know, especially in the higher tier gameplay. Like,
mean,
higher ranks.
it just came out, and he's one of the hardest killers besides the nerds.
He's definitely a higher skill gap killer, that's for sure.
Like, his mechanics make it really hard, especially how you move to the chain.
Yeah.
Those moves are really hard to hit because you have what do you call it? You have full movement when you do the chain. And
So when you leave him alone and you don't find the box, don't the chain start the chain hunt automatically?
no, like the things like when you're a survivor and grab the Pandora box, it just tell you that you have the Pandora box.
It tells the
What?
killer.
Yeah, so the killer, but he will see the animation, the white ring, the yellow
Right.
ring all around it, that you have the box.
And he can
And
teleport to you.
No, once you start activating the box, he could see you. Like he gets an alert, and then
Right.
he could teleport to you. And when that happens, he's like, "Oh, I came." He does the animation, "I came," and comes there and stops for you to decipher the Pandora box.
Right.
And it only starts the hunt if he downs you or he found the box before you. And what it makes, it makes a bunch of chains come out, and it stops it gives an alert to where all the survivors are in the entire game, and it delays it come out with a bunch of chains. It delays the movement of all survivors for 3 seconds, because to destroy every chain takes 1 second.
So is it
Just trash.
worth it? Like on a like, how far up the scale would you say that Pinhead is?
To be
Like a
honest,
tier list?
Yeah, both of you.
it's like clown. It's in like low tier
Really? What about
because
you, Charlie? Wait. Let's listen to the better player. Go ahead.
What a better player. Go ahead, Charlie.
I think I think like C tier, honestly, because
it's in the low
his
tier.
power is really strong. Like if you find the box or you get it off a survivor, like that chain hunt is gonna it's gonna mess a lot of things up and waste a lot
Yeah,
of time.
but the problem is like you have to go with the we call it the chain hunt.
Yeah,
You get
but
me?
yeah,
Most
against
like
good survivors as well, you're not gonna get that very often.
look, the whole point about the game, the whole point of survive, is you have to decipher the Pandora box
Right,
as a survivor.
so Ruben, you're pretty god tier at looping, right? He could teleport. You think that would hurt that at all? The looping, or do you think
It will
that's just
hurt
whatever?
because if you're a good pallet looper or looper overall the entire game, he's gonna chase you because he wants the Pandora box. So if he never gets you, then it stops the chainsaw automatically, and that's the most powerful thing that he has. So if you stop that mechanic, then it makes the killer an M1 killer, just like
So
that.
so when he changed you, you're saying that doesn't have an impact. Like his power is to like launch the chain, and then like he can shoot the chain at you, and then
And
change the
like
summon itself to slow you
like,
down. You say that
like
doesn't matter?
he could still summon the chain, but you could like 360 the chain. You get me?
Oh, okay. So you
And
can dodge the chain.
yeah, you could dodge the chain. It's just like we call it death slinger shots
Wow,
or
fair enough.
the hunter's hatch. It's just like
What
that.
he means it goes in a straight line.
No, it could go any way, any moving. That's
No, I
what
mean,
makes
well,
it really
once
hard.
he fires it, it goes directly straight line from where he fired it.
No, you can maneuver.
The
You get
chain,
me? Yeah, you take possession of the chain.
right?
You get me? And it's like the nurse the
Teleport.
you teleport and you teleport to the chain and you are the chain now. And then you could move the chain anywhere you want. But it's just really hard.
So,
It's like
so
aiming ball. It's like what do you call it? It's just really hard. That's why it makes it one of the hardest killers beside the nurse.
So the last question for both of you guys: is there anything about this DLC that makes it worth buying?
Yeah, it's not. I guess
I
not.
mean,
I'm sorry.
like
I mean, he has a few. His perks are very good, I think.
one
And I
of them.
think other killers could use his perks pretty well, but
I'm guessing
I
you mean
mean,
Hex plaything.
yeah.
Yeah, because it makes his terror rate is 0
Mhm.
for the person who gets hooked or who got terror. And
Yeah.
then the problem about the perk though is it takes one spot for each survivor. So the play team it takes one spot, and then whoever has 0 terrors of the survivor, he has to find his own totem to do. He cannot do other totem unless he found that totem.
Oh, I see. And
How many
so,
of
what
you
about
guys have actually seen that movie, by the way? The
Hellraiser?
Hellraiser movie.
I've only seen it like once, but I was a kid and I don't remember jack shit about that movie.
Yeah, same. I was like, why is Pinhead still like relevant? Like, I think that they're digging really deep into the horror genre. I think for that alone,
I mean, you have.
Dead by Deadlight is cool. It's a really cool game for that purpose.
Yeah,
Like
sure.
I mean,
it's like Smash Brothers, where everyone's here, but in the horror genre. Like I feel like people don't acknowledge that often
I
enough.
mean, yeah, you have Freddy, Michael
Michael
Myers.
Michael Jackson. Hey,
I
you know
mean,
what? I wouldn't put it past them to put zombie Michael Jackson or werewolf Michael
Shit.
Jackson.
I mean,
Heck.
No,
I mean,
shit,
Michael
that's a great
Myers, he does the
idea.
moonwalk.
Really?
Yo.
Michael Myers does the moonwalk, though.
We'll be
Emo
throwing
though,
kids
Mac.
around.
Hey, watch. Todd McFarlane's gonna be like, "Wait, you guys should put Spawn in there."
Like, I'm
Imagine.
always surprised like in a case like that. But if this being here, I mean, one of the perks is really good. Is skins that came with the game.
Yo,
At least need to buy it, but it looks really good.
guys,
Um,
just wait till Chucky's in the game.
no,
Oh,
Chucky
dude,
make their own game. he make his own game, so Chucky's not gonna be there.
Wait, Chucky's having his own
His
horror
own
game?
game. Yeah.
Flop.
Dude, like Chucky would be like Roll or a Mega Man or Servbot in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. You know, like it's too small. You can't hit him. You can't do anything
No.
about him.
I mean, to be honest, right now it just had come out, Hellraiser. But the thing is, like, the more you play through it, the better the killer gets, basically. And it's a strategic game because it's just like it's an anti-pallet looper. You get me? Because what he does, he stops you for at least 3 seconds to move around. And if he's really close around those loops, he just stop you and clap you, basically. So it depends on the perks that you put on him. Like Hex Ruin works really well on him because he takes a lot of time just to find the tunnel. You get me? You have to have other perks or like items to find the tunnel.
So yeah, so
I'm glad that you went back to into the game, even though you said you were not.
So yeah. I still
cool.
want Jeepers Creepers in this game.
Jeepers
Yeah.
Creepers.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That game is like Bulbasaur to Luke. No matter how many times he tries to get away,
Comes
he'll
back.
always be coming back.
That's facts.
Even Charlie, didn't you quit the game too?
I mean, I took a good 2-year break, you know?
It's a hiatus.
And
come
2
back.
years? That's a
Yeah.
good
But
break.
you know, when the mechanics of a game are good and solid, you know, you find yourself coming back. You know, so
I mean,
you know, like I would play Mega Man Battle Network if we're like an online server that could just jump in anytime.
I mean, there was
Oh,
some-
Actually, you can do
wait,
that.
Let me. I was just about to ask you that. So I don't know if you heard our podcast 2 weeks ago, Mac, but do you know there's a competitive scene for Battle Network?
Yeah, I did hear your podcast about that. And I was like, number one, confused. I don't know how that's gonna work out. And two, excited because that game rules. It's freaking hard.
Right.
So how does it work?
So essentially, there are servers online. Well, I guess not servers, but you would use a emulator, kind of like Slippy,
Uh-huh.
and they're in Battle Network. Have you ever did link battles with other people?
Yep.
Yeah, essentially that's what it is. So you build your deck full of the chips,
Yep.
and then you try to kill your opponent on the Battle Network stage.
But is it like the Yu-Gi-Oh server where like you have every chip available to you and you can just build it however you want, or do you still have to go into the game, into the deepest part of the freaking web to hope to God that the chip that you want pops up?
The latter.
Oh crap.
Yeah.
I remember I stayed there for Ninja Man.
But I think they have I think you're allowed to use saves though. I think you're allowed to use saves, so you can like bypass all that.
So when it comes to, I think what I feel when it comes to horror games, multiplayer horror games, I think the only ones that I feel like they could be, I feel like they could do something with against Dead by Daylight would be like Phasmophobia. And Phasmophobia is not even there because he doesn't have that much clout as Dead by Daylight.
You know what they should have? They should have a game like Dead by Daylight, but instead it's a racing game based on Fast and the Furious. You know, imagine if they had that. Like they could just build on it, you know, and just come in and drop in and race, you know?
Race.
Yeah, and it would be a good idea. Watch. People do it all the time. Like racing games are never gonna go out of fashion. You know? And Fast and the Furious is a franchise that just keeps going and going and going.
That's a movie. Oh, whatever.
Yeah, but when it comes to horror characters, what they want to do with horror characters, they want to kill something. They want to kill survivor.
Lou. I've been giving you different transitions so you can stop talking about it. You know, you just keep every time I give you one transition to another topic, you just keep talking about Dead by Daylight.
Okay, if you guys want to check,
consuming for a little while.
Ruben live streams Dead by Daylight every day at 8 p.m. with Charlie.
He plays the game
adventures
with Kenneth and with Malagru and
Okay.
Charlie.
I think I missed the reintroduction. They said like, "Welcome to the Dead by Daylight podcast."
Yeah.
Tonight, Dead by Daylight.
But,
Tomorrow night.
You know, these just show me that Ruben knows a lot about the game, and he should.
No, he loves the game. It's like an abusive relationship.
Damn, Charlie.
So yeah,
you're not wrong about that one.
So yeah, so now here's the question, Charlie. Are you gonna stick around for the rest of the podcast, or you're out of after this topic?
I mean, if you guys
Looks
want
like
me
he's
out,
staying.
eh?
Let's go.
Alright.
It looks like he's staying.
All right, so Josh, what
Yeah.
Bayonetta 3, bro?
So the director of Platinum Games, Kamiya, people always tweet this man about Bayonetta 3, and he literally blocks people who ask him about Bayonetta 3. He'll just block you on Twitter. He's like, hey, when's Bayonetta? Blocked. He's like, just stop asking me for shit. I can't talk about it. Bayonetta blocked. Like people
Right.
just get blocked on Twitter. But he came out and said that they wanna show it but they can't because obviously Nintendo doesn't want to show it and whatnot.
Okay, Nintendo.
Well, the thing is that Nintendo is gonna drip the game, right? Because they want to control the amount of game releases they have per year,
Yeah.
and so they're gonna like, okay, Bayonetta probably next year, February, March, who knows?
I don't know when the fuck this game come out, but this game was
Yeah.
announced in 2017, man. That is
Well, they showed a teaser.
they show her boots.
That's like you guys
Yeah,
said.
they showed
You
like,
previously were saying that it was just a teaser for Wolverine, the game, and he wasn't even worth even talking about. What about this shit?
Well, Wolverine is a new IP. This is the third
right.
game.
This is an established
Yeah,
franchise.
but nobody cares about
Yeah.
this. I'm just
If
kidding.
that-
They
if that was-
didn't. They wouldn't be Bayonetta 3.
Yeah. Maybe we're
Or people wouldn't be sending death threats because it was a Nintendo exclusive. So,
yeah.
but
The Nintendo, bro.
they say that they want. I think the game might be close to finish because they want to release it, but they can't.
Oh, I think it's 100% done. I think it's done. I just think they don't want to talk about it because
Well,
the
they've been waiting
schedule for this year has
just
already been has already been set, and so like Nintendo needs like stuff for the next.
You got people saying, "Oh, they don't want to overshadow Astro
Metroid.
Chain or
That's what they said. That's what they said.
Astro Chain," but Astro Chain came out years ago. Or what's that game? No More
2020.
Heroes. And I'm just like, release the fucking game.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm gonna go
No.
ahead and evolve my Inkay live. Sorry.
What's that?
Okay.
Okay.
So like you see that Inkay?
Okay.
Go ahead.
It's Pokemon Go.
Released it. Come on.
Release the Kraken.
That cracking, yeah, right.
Release the. I got that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to see some nasty stuff. Cover your eyes.
Set it to the wild.
But this is the evil squid.
Yeah. I actually need to flip my phone upside down for it to work.
Oh, that's Japanese.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, just like in the
That's
DS.
how he evolves. Yeah, that's how he
Yeah.
evolves.
What if you released it and he evolves and corrupts your data?
I won't be
Yeah.
surprised. I will laugh.
I wouldn't mind. That's great.
I just see
Well,
it.
well, he is evil.
Yeah, it's weird. Like he's a Pokemon that is legit just evil.
Yeah, he's just legitimately evil.
Even in anime, yep.
And that was the one thing about Pokemon X and Y, the anime, that was just left unanswered. Like he just went to another dimension after being the antagonist for the first half of the show, and then
Yeah.
was never spoken of again.
Well, he went to the dimension. He can't handle that smoke.
That's true. He went in there. It's like it was food for Giratina.
Think about what's on that other side. Like you say, you have Giratina, you have a Necrozma, all the Ultra Beasts. They don't play games either. They just
Good
play.
luck.
Uh,
But yeah, Bayonetta.
So we should
We'll
sue
see
Nintendo.
when it comes out. This game. I don't know when it's getting coming out. Prime 4 is never gonna come out. So
I'm a
Just put
huge
it on the
fan of
list.
Bayonetta. I hope it comes out. The games are fun.
2023.
I hope it comes out next year.
I
But
think eventually we get
Nah,
that.
it's gotta be
I
2023.
think it'll be next year. Next year will be the 5th year.
Yeah, I think next year.
maybe next year and then Prime 4 next year. Nah.
Imagine how many games Nintendo refuses to talk about, but they don't have the kind of what's it called, ground base or fan base like Bayonetta has. That they're waiting for them to get in that spot of like, okay, Nintendo's gonna talk about our game now.
I mean, look at Metro. How long do we wait for
Yeah,
that?
like honestly, Nintendo's so successful they can literally wait until the entire fan base of a franchise dies off,
Yep.
right? So they can just continue on like F-Zero. Like that, fans for that, they're literally like, how old are the people who played F-Zero when it was first released now?
Our
You know?
age now, man.
Yeah, so like, come on, like, geez, they're literally waiting for us to be like dead.
Hey, man, they tried. Remember, they went to Criterion. Criterion turned it down.
They didn't try hard enough. All right.
They tossed
look,
them
they're
money.
working. They're working on it. Okay?
They need to just give that game back to Sega and have Sega make the game.
Look,
But like I said, at least we got Grand Blue and Mario Kart. Okay.
Because look, man, if they made if they made an F-Zero now, the new generation ain't they're not gonna know what the fuck that is.
look, we have Pokemon Snap on there now. Okay,
That's true.
they go in there. They go in there. Okay, let's give them 5 more years. Okay.
Are we gonna get any like new Sonic and Mega Man games anytime soon?
Yeah, Sonic Colors just got released.
Yeah.
For the
But
Switch?
that game on the remaster, apparently that game is broken.
Okay.
Oh, okay. No surprise.
How do you fuck up a remaster?
No surprise.
Oh, I thought you meant broken in a good way.
Nah, they fucked up the remaster. I don't know how you fuck up a remaster. Yeah, I don't know how you do that. It's a remaster.
It's funny because meanwhile, like the Sonic movies are doing okay, you know. The games just can't get it right.
Sonic Color was an amazing game, but they
problem-
fucked up the remaster.
The problem with the game is they keep introducing new characters. Like every game, you have a brand new protagonist in the egg. You know what I mean?
They always try new mechanics,
Right.
but yeah, that's Sonic, man. It took fans to make the best Sonic game for a long time. So
I mean, you can say the same thing about Mega Man. You know, like Mega Man was butchered every time Capcom touches it.
yeah. But maybe not. Maybe now, man. The Capcom's been on it lately, so maybe if they made one now.
Even the creator, remember that Kickstarter he made for
Mighty Number Nine.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
Okay, guys.
Mighty Number Nine.
We don't talk about that, bro. That dude was way over his head, man. He got
No, he had it right at first, and then they got a publisher. That was the issue.
he got a publisher, and then he got money.
Yeah, but
He wanted to turn it into a whole franchise, bro. Just make the game.
Yep. The manual didn't fit in a box.
Yo, like, how is the original tech demo they showed look better than the way released? It's a 2D game. It's crazy.
Yeah, like honestly, kids can make 2D games now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
on their iPads.
Yeah,
it's honestly insane.
Like it's not that you're not that special for making that anymore, you know?
Yeah. It is what it is, man.
Yep.
Well, let's jump into movies before we're out of time. So we got Injustice trailer right here.
Loved it.
Guys, think about it. So for you who have read the comics and played the
games, yes.
Yeah, this is based off the game.
Yeah.
What about?
Injustice trailer.
Injustice.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought we were talking about Matrix.
No, we're about to jump into that later. Well, right
now.
Okay.
Yeah, and Injustice, the trailer, I loved it.
Go for it.
DC never fails when it comes to animated movies. They just don't. But let them do a live action. They flop the fuck out of those movies.
No, it takes time for them to get it right.
No. It takes time. Oh, it's been.
And Suicide Squad was good, yo.
No. Suicide Squad was good, but that wasn't their in-house directors who made Suicide Squad. So
speaking of Suicide Squad, Mac, did you notice Starro's eye?
Starro's eye?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much detail was in the eye?
Oh, absolutely. All the veins, all the arteries, you know, like the fact that when she cut into it, it's exactly how it feels. Like you see, it's exactly how it feels when you cut into a cow eye in biology lab. Right. It's like that fine, like it's just a slit and then you're in. You know?
Did you notice that they synced all the eyes with the little starfish too?
No, I didn't.
Whatever Starro was looking at, like the little starfish was also looking at.
I didn't notice that little detail.
Bit.
Yeah, they put a lot of detail in his eye. That's why I keep talking about it.
I didn't notice that little detail.
What really got me was that last line. You know, when
yeah, that was just sad. It was
Starro was like literally.
He was just minding his own business, you know.
Yeah, he was just happy being there. He would have never been a threat.
Yep. And then we took him.
Well, humans like, yep, no, let me control.
Let there be humans, bro. Always fucking things up.
That was a great movie.
But Injustice, it's gonna be a good movie.
Oh, he said about
Definitely.
the voices.
Mark Hamill came back.
He didn't get back. That's not his voice.
Well, no, not Mark Hamill. What's his name?
Who came back? Who's doing Joker's voice now?
Kevin Conroy is back as
Oh.
Batman though.
Oh, okay.
Did he ever leave?
he did for like 1 or 2, and then after that, and then for like 1 game, and then he was like, nah, we gotta come back, bro.
Come back to the movie, bro.
He's been playing Batman since before I was born.
Yeah, the animated series.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this is it's not Mark Hamill for the Joker.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
different.
And to be fair, there's been a lot of other Jokers in the animated realm too. So like,
Yeah.
it isn't unusual.
No, but to not hear Cameron Conroy as Batman is like that's taboo. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That's
it's
taboo.
Joker is Kevin Pollak, right?
For Injustice.
Yeah,
Not sure. I didn't look him up.
yeah. I have the IMDb thing right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like whenever you hear Batman and it's not Cameron Conroy, you're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. You say Batman for this movie is Anson Mount, and then Joker is Kevin Pollak. You guys don't know who those people are.
No.
Nope.
Nope. Let me be honest. Nope.
Yeah.
I do not.
So Kevin Pollak is in The Usual Suspect. Great movie by that.
Yeah.
And then Anson Mount was in Star Trek Discovery, and then Hello Wills. You guys still don't know who those people are.
Yeah, I mean, their body of work is not like.
It's not the A tier
Yeah,
cast.
yeah.
We'll just say that.
Yeah.
It's not A tier.
You know, it's not something that we like have to sit there and think
like-
about for 10 minutes and then figure out who they are.
It's so weird hearing Batman is not Kevin Conroy. So
Yeah. So, anyways,
It's like imagine hearing Mario talk and you don't hear woo.
Hey,
You mean Park Net?
what is Injustice coming out? I know it's coming out. Wait, it's right to Blu-ray, right?
Tomorrow.
Shut up. No, really?
It's October 19th.
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
So it's coming out. It's right to Blu-ray, right?
Yeah, straight to
Yeah.
Blu-ray.
Okay.
Wait, it's not gonna go to HBO Max?
What does? It should go straight to HBO Max. Oh, remember that DC app that they don't talk about anymore?
Yeah, because it's trash.
There's gonna be a brand new DC fandom coming in. Okay, we might hear news about it. Their resurgence, they call it.
Nah, it's cool.
No, they're
They
not.
can keep that. They can keep that. Keep that app, but put it in the grave. Put it in the
Yeah.
grave. But yeah, that's Injustice. Let's go to the main event.
Actually, you're right. It says look for it in digital and Blu-ray. So like, it doesn't say coming to HBO Max at all.
Yeah.
Oh wow. All right, so now we're gonna talk about the
Move.
main,
The Matrix.
the mic.
Wait, I got something for this.
I hope
I'm
he puts
about
on
to
a
take out a
coat.
mask.
Hopefully it's don't wait.
I hope he puts on a coat.
Yeah, put a coat,
You
glasses
gotta put the
on.
sunglasses, believe.
Have some guns in his hand,
Yeah,
and then we'll see him walking towards the high school.
yeah.
No. No.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
dude.
Where'd you get that
Where
from?
you got that mother?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
It's the vacuum cleaner.
Look at him. Oh.
No. Remember, the
God
vacuum cleaner is the
damn.
one who leads the place.
What?
Remember, the vacuum cleaner is the one who's the king of the machine.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I want to see you guys.
Yo, look at that motherfucker.
That's sick.
Oh, fucking
Yeah.
hell.
Goodies.
Yeah, I don't
There you
remember
go.
having so
Little
many
pet.
tentacles. So.
I got
You know, one thing I gotta give to the Matrix, the older movies, the 2 and 3, the fight scenes between Smith and Neo look like dog shit. But gotta give it to them. Those machines that they were on when they were fighting them,
Yeah, that was so weird, wasn't
it
it? Like
looked so
the
good.
graphics are great. Yeah, the graphics on the machines are great, but for the
Yeah.
people, it's just terrible.
Fucking horrible,
I
man.
mean,
Like,
they really had to invent their own technologies. Like that room, they had like multiple cameras, and so they can get those effects. A lot of the creativity went to those, those particular scenes. But when you look back at it, yeah, it does look a little rough.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you see, as soon as the fight between Smith and Neo starts at that little near those apartment buildings,
the
yeah, the
courtyard,
courtyard. There you go. It's just you can see it switch 3D. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Like, it was pretty bad. And then
Yeah,
you
you
look
can
at the
tell.
machines, and then when they were fighting machines with their machines, I'm like, oh, this should look awesome. Like graphically, it looks great. But I think they used
Yeah.
some practical effects just to like
Yeah.
smooth it out.
But yeah, so the Matrix 4 trailer dropped today.
John Wick
John Wick.
meets
John Wick.
the Matrix.
John Wick
bro.
3000.
Yeah.
And
Cyberpunk.
yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Matrix
Evolution.
2077.
This is
Yeah.
not actually the Matrix. It's John Wick. What?
No.
the fifth?
This is the Matrix
Featuring John Wick. No.
2077 featuring John Wick.
By the way, speaking about Keanu, did you guys know that he actually makes like posts about the LA County Public Library every now and then?
Nah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, like it's crazy.
Wait.
Like
Wait, what is he talking about? He lives in Canada. He's Canadian. He doesn't need to be
I
talking
know.
about our institution.
I know, but he does. He does. I'll show you. It's really cool. Like I follow the LA Public Library, and he made a post in it, and he was tagged on them. It's funny
Interesting.
because that's how wholesome he is. You know.
Yeah.
Sounds
the
like
Matrix-
sounds like he needs to stay in Canada. No, I'm kidding.
So Matrix 4. What you guys think about this trailer?
That was pretty
Or the
sick.
fact that we're even getting a Matrix at all.
I just felt
Yeah, I
like,
mean, 20
Yeah, I
years
remember
ago,
that.
he had a library card. Damn, man, he's more American than I am.
Yo, I don't even have a library card.
I don't even. Since
Yeah,
2008.
dude. Oh well.
That's not how.
I mean, hey, it's tax money anyway. It's not like a business. We can keep moving with it as long as we want.
Right?
Yep.
But damn,
Crazy,
But
Matrix. the last
anyways, what do you
Matrix
guys
movie was
think?
Almost 20 years ago.
Bro, the Matrix.
Yeah.
I think the trailer's
Just,
interesting.
I feel like it's just John Wick, to be honest. With superpowers. That's it. That's all I say.
It looks cool. Like I don't know if it's intentional, but they're not showing like the same characters like Smith, or I don't know what's up with like if that person is supposed to be Morpheus,
yeah,
recast
Yeah.
it.
yeah. Laura Fisher is not coming back.
Okay.
This will be
He's
a
already
young
said it.
Morpheus.
No, it's Morpheus, like same Morpheus. It's
Oh.
just that Lawrence Fishburne isn't coming back. So they have to
Oh,
recast
just recast it. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. That's why it looks a little bit weird because usually we're very spoiled, right? Because we're like, okay, we have Alfred Molina coming back as Doc Ock, right?
Mhm.
All these actors are coming back to reprise his old roles, and then you have Morpheus, which is a key character, not coming back. It kind of feels like, this already
Yeah.
sucks,
You
you know?
got Keanu and what's this girl's name?
Yeah,
Trinity.
Carrie Ann Moss.
Yeah, Trinity. They're back too. So it was like, yeah.
A lot of people
And
were complaining about that.
Smith
The fact
come
that
back. Smith is dead, so.
It looks like from the trailer that that world is fake. That's what it looks like. Morpheus is fake. Trinity is fake.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like, because that he keeps eating all those blue pills. And if you notice through the whole trailer, he's eating blue pills over and over.
Yeah.
And that's the one that keeps your mind locked into the Matrix. And so I think what happened was when he merged with the machines at the end, they're probably just like, hey, this guy, he stopped Smith. That's pretty cool. Let's keep him around just in case, but we can't have him doing all that flying and stuff.
For that force.
Yeah. So let's feed him some blue pills until we need them. Then we'll give him the red one.
Yeah, like the Agent Smith also, is he not coming back or?
No,
No,
he's dead.
He's dead, yeah.
Dead, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
he's
you're
gone.
right.
Yeah.
He got
See,
exploded.
again, we are just spoiled, man.
Personally, I think this movie is going to be. I think they're going to have a lot of the fan theories in there. I think that's what they're going to do,
Call me a lot.
because they didn't really have a story beyond 3, and I
Yeah.
think a lot of the fans made up some really good stories afterwards,
Yep.
and so I think they're going to like draw inspiration from that.
Yeah, use some of them.
Yeah,
I think that'd be dope.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
Keanu
so far-
Reeves. When it's coming out?
Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah, this was out of left field for me. I didn't think this movie was gonna come out soon, anytime
To
soon.
me, it looks
Dude,
like another.
And think about the fact that it's gonna be competing against Spider-Man.
yeah,
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 that's
Spider-Man's
lost.
gonna just stick out.
that's pretty big, man. The
Yeah,
Matrix,
like
It's Matrix is old. It has a cult following, but like it's old.
Spider-Man is older.
Wait, who owns this
Yeah.
franchise? Universal?
Warner Brothers.
Warner.
Watch them pull out a fucking Sony to change the date.
Like the late Banner game.
They don't
Wait.
believe in canon anymore.
Movie.
Wait, this is not coming to HBO Max, right?
Matrix?
No.
Maybe not immediately. No.
Well, according to like their advertising, because I watch HBO Max more than any other like streaming service. Like they're still advertising directly, on the same day. And the Matrix still advertised there, so like I don't see why not.
We had to blame Shang-Chi because of this. Shang-Chi.
Yeah. But yeah, I think. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think after Disney got sued by Scarlett Johansson, I think that pretty much going to put the stop on releasing it on digital.
Oh, but HBO Max, they really do all the movies that they said they were gonna have released. They're doing it because they made a promise to the subscribers.
Like,
Yep,
So-
they did Scooby Doo,
Yeah,
They
Space
did-
Jam,
Space Jam.
Godzilla.
sucked. Godzilla's good.
Yeah, Godzilla. This the new
Technology.
Hugh Jackman movie, Remnants.
Yeah,
was-
Mortal
that-
Kombat too.
That movie was surprisingly decent.
yeah, Hugh Jackman
Yeah.
can act.
Yeah, surprisingly
dude-
decent. Like I was watching, I was like, "Yo, this movie makes no damn sense." And then at the end, I was like, "They just put everything together." That was shit.
Remember when Hugh Jackman was in that musical?
Yeah, I don't know what the movie's called, but
Oh, he's in
He's
Les
been in a couple
Miserables.
musicals.
There you go.
He's
Back at it.
been in a couple musicals.
Oh, I wanted to see if you guys had culture. You felt me.
I got no.
Wow,
no,
nice.
no, just kidding.
Hugh Jackman is impossible to miss, bro. He's
Yeah.
he's a really good actor.
Yeah, he was great in that movie though. Remnants. He was really great in that movie.
Yeah. No, he's good. He's a good actor. Did you see
Yeah.
what was that movie about the Marines that Chris Hemsworth in? Like, it was on Netflix.
What?
Oh, the Extraction.
Yeah, he's buffing up for the next one. But that dude is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
but I don't get it. He died in the
Yeah,
first
Yeah, he
one.
dies in the first, but he's coming.
The,
I don't know.
the next mission is to extract
Because-
him out of hell.
Supposedly they saved him at the end. That's why he says.
They don't know he died.
No, but
He really died.
that's why he's coming back because supposedly he actually survives it.
That's all bullshit. No,
Nah,
that man got shot to fucking death. Like,
No, bro. That's Green.
Yeah,
Green hands
oh,
for
man,
you talking about. That nigga survives to anything. My bad.
it's probably a prequel though. So,
He was
He got
beautiful.
his
Yeah,
resurrected by
right. He's younger
Necromancer,
now.
that's
That's why
why.
he's getting buffer.
Yeah.
oh, he getting buffer for it. I mean,
No, he's really
No,
getting
see-
buff for extraction. I mean, like he's really.
The question is, will Warner Brothers honor their promise once they have Batman ready to go?
No.
nah.
Because they did it for Suicide Squad.
Well, the
you
thing
could-
is, they announced which movies we're gonna be releasing on HBO Max. That's the thing.
yeah, you're right. You're
Nah,
right.
not only that, but Batman is big three. Not
Yeah.
happening.
I mean, they did Wonder Woman Big Three.
Yeah, but that was
that was oh my god.
Hey,
But-
no. See, them releasing it for free to us was the crime. You see,
Yeah.
forcing us to watch that was the crime.
Them releasing that movie was a crime. That
Yeah,
movie should have
exactly.
never been released.
Exactly.
and then the director had the nerve to say
Yeah,
streaming
hell
movies.
yeah. hell
Streaming
yeah.
movies are
That was
bad.
weird.
I was like,
Why
shut
does
up,
she
girl.
have-
Like,
She think okay,
You
hold
know,
up.
I feel like
This girl,
sometimes
this woman thinks that she's Steven Spielberg, but
okay, everybody has the right to make something bad. Like it's just
Of
part
course.
of
everyone's
living.
gonna make something bad. Like,
bro,
you know what I mean?
she directed and wrote that one.
I mean,
Yeah, and that was the problem. She wrote it.
Yeah, she wrote it.
That's the
here's the
problem.
deal: like, somebody needs to tell her, like, dude, you wrote a movie and got paid, and you made. That's great.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
even if it
Do
was
better next
bad.
time. That's all.
But look,
That's
but check it out. Even if it was bad, who else can tell you, yo, I wrote and directed a movie?
Bro,
Yeah, exactly. Like,
okay,
relax.
That
It
shit is
doesn't
not
have-
easy.
okay, hold on. Do you know how much you get paid to write just one episode of a series in TV?
Like, for a couple.
No, just the less you could get paid to write just one script for one episode is $80,000.
Ah, creta.
So to write a fucking movie, especially a huge box office movie like The Wonder Woman, I bet she got paid at least 3 million or 2.
10
Like,
million. 10 million. She got paid at least 10 million.
Oh,
We
Who
know.
write it?
Yes, because remember, Patty Jenkins and
Yeah, she directed
and
the first episode.
Gal Gadot, they both got 10 million when they released on HBO Max to kind of change the contract. So we
Okay.
know that she at least got 10 million.
That's true. That's true.
But
I
as for
know
both
you pay me
directing
10
and
million.
writing,
Yes,
okay.
but no, that's the least. That's how much we know she got for changing the contract. She could have got paid more during the production of the movie.
See,
Interesting.
I feel like like we pay attention to like this thing, and I over the past week, I have come to a realization that I was an idiot because I wasn't watching Titans on HBO Max.
Hmm.
Dude, Titans is dope.
The
Yeah,
TV series? Or
I heard a guy. I heard a guy really good. I'm really interested.
The
in Red
first
Hood.
season was like, it was like not. I didn't think it was that good.
No, I watched and read every single like comic book that kind of inspired that one, and I gotta say they got the characters on point. Like Jason Todd acts exactly like he's supposed to, and Dick Grayson, he acts just like it's supposed to. I was most concerned about Starfire, but I was pleasantly surprised that the direction they took the character in was incredible. So I was like,
I
this show.
watched the first few episodes, and maybe I needed to watch more. And after the first 5, I was just like, not invested.
A real life action, right?
Yeah, I think we gotta give it a chance. I'm definitely down to give it a chance because once I saw Red Hood, I'm just like, yes,
Yeah.
yes,
No,
I'll watch this.
And I love Doom Patrol, so I mean,
Yeah, then the fact that there's an episode just about the Doom Patrol, it's so and I told Eric, I was like, oh, Beast Boy actually started as a Doom Patrol member, and then boom, the episode was called Doom Patrol. I was like,
did it? Cyborg also started Doom Patrol?
No.
No.
Yeah, basically.
See, that's the one thing that pissed me off, that the DC Rebirth put Cyborg outside the Teen Titans and into the Justice League straight away without like that Teen Titans, middle phase, which kind
Yeah.
of sucks.
But didn't he start in Justice first?
Nope. He starts canonically. He starts as a member of the Teen Titans, and then later on becomes part of the Justice League.
Ah.
Yeah. But
Then they fucked that whole
they
thing up.
skipped
That's
him.
only storyline, too.
Yeah,
Leave it to
yeah,
DC.
it's kind of weird that way. Anyways,
Yeah.
proceed with your program.
But we kind of sidetracked it, but the Matrix, yeah.
Kind of.
Going after. Oh.
Yeah. So Neo actually still has his powers, which is very interesting.
Yeah. He was force pushing
I
everything.
wonder how or why they saved him, or is he just a copy?
Well, I don't know,
Oh,
man. If we look at it, if you looked at one of the scenes, he was looking in the mirror, it was someone else's face.
Right.
It could just be that it's really not him, or is it another body or something like that?
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah. Because
They might bullshit Morpheus's character, being like, "Oh, you look like this because you're in another body or something."
Oh, for sure. That's what they did with the Oracle. But the thing is that I think the one thing the Matrix is good at is that making us forget that they're in a computer. So like they could literally just like copy and paste and not care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And so it's like they can just be like, hey, here's
Change the code.
right. They can be like, hey, let's copy and paste this Agent Smith. Oh, there's 2 Agent Smith now. Like so they could just you know what I mean? Like they could just do that because it's a computer.
Yeah.
And so it's so we don't know what they could do with Keanu Reeves' character with Neo.
Yes.
I think
nice.
at the beginning it's a copy.
They
and
show
it's not him.
they show a lot of in the trailer, but still I don't know what to make of the story. I don't know what they're
Right.
taking it.
See,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go watch it because, I mean,
It's
the
Matrix.
Matrix always has some really good choreography.
Yeah, and to their credit, how many times have you watched a trailer and finished watching it and you're like, I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
So like because we have come, as the older we get, the harder it is to surprise us with something, like how Spider-Man Far From Home is gonna play out, how the Eternals is gonna play out, but when you look at the Matrix, you're like, huh?
What's
okay,
going on?
yeah, like okay, I'm gonna go watch it because I simply want to know. Like clearly,
Yeah.
there's something missing in my memory banks that does not allow me to connect the dots.
Yeah, and simply you have to rewatch it again just to make sense.
Even
Before
then,
watching
like,
Yeah,
going into
I
this
don't
one,
know what's gonna happen.
yeah,
I,
before
I
going into this one, I'm gonna go watch the trilogy again.
very few movies intimidate me as far as like watching content wise, like Tenet or like Inception, right? I can watch those
Oh
no
my
problem, but like the Matrix, I'm like, I don't know if I want to watch it again. I don't want to go through that again.
god.
Yeah, I mean, the Matrix was nice. You know, it was nice that they had the Matrix and then they had Animatrix to fill in the gaps.
Yeah.
Um,
And the games, ill.
yeah, the games are canon, but whatever.
Yeah, sadly.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right, I have to move on from the Matrix. So Netflix, I guess these the titles that are coming out in December.
I think, to be honest, just bring him on.
Yeah, this is
With
the
nothing
September
to do.
lineup. The newest, I guess, the one movie that's new is Kate. It's the one on the right, the colorful pink one.
yeah.
That dropped today, along with Lucifer. The last season of Lucifer drops today.
You haven't
So,
watched it?
no, I have not seen it.
Yeah.
I've not seen it. Kate looks like an interesting film. I'm
What is
watching
that? What's that movie over there on the left?
Which
right
one?
here.
Is that Chatwin?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that is. You got Martin. Oh, is that Martin? Martin? Oh no.
Oh
Yeah,
no!
it's the old show.
That's
Big
not
Why,
Band
good.
why do we
show.
have why do we have Green Lantern there?
Yeah, exactly, Lou. What? That's exactly
Why?
what I was gonna
You know,
ask.
I was
Why-
looking at that and I was
where's-
like, "What the hell is
Why
this?"
is there?
Why'd you
know
bring
it's
it
a
up?
kid
Bro? It
movie.
doesn't exist. It doesn't
It-
exist.
It shouldn't be there.
What are you talking?
That
There's
should be
nothing
on
there.
HBO Max's archives.
It's just a blank spot.
Like HBO Max doesn't even want it. It's like I don't care about signing no contract. You can just have it.
Yo, Netflix like, yeah, I want your garbage. Here, give me this.
Oh shit!
So,
Netflix doesn't know what to take anymore. I was like, we need his shit. Sorry.
dude,
Netflix has their
That
own
movie
thing.
is
Yeah, but-
trash.
Ray, what was the show
They
in the
literally
right corner?
just
The
bought the
heist?
rights for what's it called? That show that ran for like 10 years, more than 10 years. Seinfeld.
Oh, yeah.
I can
I
see that
feel
though.
yeah.
But I heard it was doing really well there though.
Yeah, I mean, look, people watch Netflix.
Yeah.
There are shows that you wouldn't think would be popular, and then it goes on Netflix. It's like trending #1.
I mean, the
Mhm.
show
It
on the right
happens.
corner is top right corner is really good. I don't know the name. The heist.
Oh, Money Heist. Money Heist.
Money heist. Money
Yeah.
heist. Yeah,
Money
it's
Heist.
a
is
really good show.
Yeah. Mhm.
The first season was really good. Then after, I don't know.
Is that like the Spanish? Is it like Spain? No, right?
I'm just glad
I
Netflix
believe
is getting
Spain,
a final
yeah.
season. So.
Yeah.
I mean,
Manifest.
I love it that they also Netflix go to anime sections.
I like how Manifest died and then it became popular.
Right?
They're like, oh, when it's alive, I don't care. But now that it's not here anymore, oh my god, please, we make more.
I think it's because when the season ended and it went on Netflix, people was binging it on Netflix, and it's like, oh, I like this show, but that always
Binge.
happens. It always happens.
See that.
Like, does anybody here actually own or pay for like Paramount Plus?
I do.
No.
No.
No,
You do?
Is it Paramount Plus?
What?
Yeah,
For
I do.
what-
I do.
For what show?
I
I do,
refuse.
because they give you like if you're a student, they give you 50% off for the first 2 months. So I was like, okay, let's try it out. There's
Word?
nothing though,
Right.
bro.
Hey, hook
There's
it up.
yeah, okay.
There's
I know they
fucking
have all the
nothing.
Nicktoons.
I just want to watch
No, when
iCarly.
you actually go there, they
No, Carly, like me too.
yeah, no, hold on. But I actually thought this, like, you know what, should I keep? Because they give you 7 days to try it out. And at first, I didn't even watch nothing until I started watching the Carly. I was like, it's not the same anymore because back in the day, you actually actually sat down and watched all the fucking episodes, right, Carly? Now, just like,
yeah,
Okay,
I'm all of
I
them
guess.
already.
you can't
I
go
was
back and
binging
watch them
the
again.
old school ones on Netflix.
Well, they have them there too. But
Like, oh,
but the only thing they sponsor once you get to the Paramount Plus software or whatever is iCarly, the new SpongeBob series immediately, and some more like cable news they have live. And
Well,
then
they're gonna
besides
get
that-
South Park soon, so
Yeah, besides that, they don't have pretty much nothing unless you start digging
Yeah,
in and
apparently 2 movies are coming out this year.
and when South Park
Yeah.
comes back on Paramount Plus, then maybe.
dude, like right now, honestly, for me, where it's at, it's Peacock. Man, that shit.
Yeah. Peacock is pretty
Peacock.
good.
So
What's on Peacock?
The thing is, they give you some stuff for free, and other stuff you have to get the actual subscription. But
I pay for the subscription.
you pay for it. Yeah, if you pay for it, you're gonna get a lot. You get a lot.
Yeah, like I get all WWE. Like I was like,
Oh
Yeah,
god,
What?
here
you
we
can
go
watch. You
again.
can watch
No,
others.
sorry, AEW is where it's at now.
Yeah,
AEW is pretty good.
sorry.
They just got CM
Yeah.
Punk.
Yeah,
CM Punk,
lit.
Chris Jericho, and some.
They just got CM Punk, Daniel Bryan,
Kevin
Kevin Owens is
Owens,
rumored to be in there. Bray Wyatt.
Dude, you know that Kevin Owens was actually going to have a new action figure with WWE, and then he signed with AEW, and then they were like, "Rip, that action figure never gonna make it."
AEW is lit, bro. I've been watching it late. Oh my, that shit is fire.
Yeah,
I know,
it's
Where
pretty-
do you guys watch it?
You can watch. Well, you can watch it on Hulu if you
Hulu.
have cable.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
'Cause it'll
If you
be
pay for the
Oh.
yeah, if you pay for
Yeah.
it,
or you just watch it on YouTube. I watch it on YouTube.
or
See, the
just the
question is,
clips.
Yeah,
Where
because
is the-
AEW they have their own YouTube channel and they'll post the matches and the full all the episodes the day later.
That's
Yeah,
how it
it's
works.
because they need
Yeah.
more people to bring.
Yeah, they'll do it a day later, but they don't post the
WWE.
paper. They don't post the pay-per-views though.
Yeah, WWE is because we know they've been on franchise for a while now, so they have a lot of fans.
WWE died when
But
all the big
AEW
was down.
needs people to watch, so they won't mind just posting this shit.
See, that's the difference with the WWE and Peacock. They're not gonna. They don't post the weekly shows. They only post like recaps for them. It's
Hulu
pretty cool
has the weekly shows.
for WWE.
Live?
Yeah, they have every single Raw like until back to like it's like
But what we
2011.
get in Peacock is the full pay-per-views, and then it's cool because you can like
Oh.
pace it. You know, you can watch it at your own pace. Like I watch one pay-per-view over the course of an entire week.
Damn.
Yeah. That's a long.
Like the most recent AEW pay-per-view, that shit was lit. Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah, so that's Netflix. I know we've been talking about HBO Max for a while. What about Amazon? Amazon's like falling behind. Well, I see some.
It's always been behind.
I'm
Yeah.
not saying
Yeah,
Amazon.
It's also about the boys, boy. That's it. Move on. Let's go.
no, they have some like.
Invincible.
Oh yeah, Invincible. Yes.
Oh,
They have some original movies here and there, some documentaries. Yeah, but that's Amazon. What else we have? I know we have a lot of now. We talk about Paramount Plus. We talk about Peacock, which is NBC's, right?
Nickelodeon Plus.
And then I know we're missing out one. I don't know which.
Nickelodeon is
Disney
Paramount.
Plus?
Oh, Apple TV.
I know. Apple TV.
No, but that shit doesn't exist.
No, but they have that Jason Momoa and Batista show.
Oh, yeah,
No,
that's true, that's true.
C is a really good show. Do not sleep on that.
See?
Yeah, C is called C. SEE.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Really
a
good
bunch
show.
That's a bunch of starters.
Do not
Got it.
sleep on that show.
Yeah.
But that's it. That's all we really have on
Yeah.
that. That's it.
Anyways, yeah, you were gonna talk about what's the name of this show?
Lucifer?
Lucifer. Yeah. What about it? You both haven't seen the last episode.
I watched
This is the last season.
Oh, last.
Right.
Didn't we talk about-
Aired today.
They spoiled too
Yeah.
much.
Okay, there today.
I haven't
Yeah, I
seen
watched
it.
it.
I haven't seen it or seen
you know,
anything online. So
you don't have to. You can tell they
They already
spoiled it because in
spoiled
the promos, Dan is alive again.
oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so I was like, whatever.
I haven't watched a single show of Lucifer.
This first.
Oh, yeah?
You should.
That's pretty
yeah.
funny. Yeah,
I saw
Yeah,
some
really
episodes in
good.
the first season. After that, it's like, yeah.
Yeah, it was really good.
It's a really good
I liked all
show.
of it.
I think season 3 was the best. That's me.
Yeah, 3. I thought 3 was one of the weakest.
Think so?
Yeah.
I like the
I
first
thought
and
so,
second
yeah.
one.
Because for the first time, they actually start delving into how all of it works versus just
That's true. But I think season 3 was the one season that dragged on the most.
it did, but it was just interesting seeing like another like an actual, I guess, quote unquote equal
Yeah.
versus
Yeah,
just
true.
like, hey, I can do whatever I want now.
It's
Yeah, that
funny,
was the season with Charlotte.
It was
but
weird when what do you call it,
Charlotte
when
is way more powerful.
Yeah,
no, it was weird
sure.
when Lucifer had to fight Michael. I think it was
Yeah.
Michael.
That was
His
season.
twin?
That was the last season 5, right?
Yeah, season 5.
Five.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I was like, bro, really? He's playing 2 characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a beast, bro. You see that American accent?
Yeah, that shit was so weird. Dude.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck?
But he started talking in like the American accent. Like, oh my god, just stop.
yeah, just seeing it. Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean,
But yeah, there's that.
of all these
Yeah.
characters, the only one that stood out the most is girl that looks like a WWE wrestler.
Oh, Mazepin?
Yeah, is she like supposed to be an angel?
No, she's
No,
a
she's
demon.
a
Assassin.
demon.
Oh, okay, that's why.
A demon assassin, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
All right,
All
so
right, so
check it
we're
out.
running out of time. So let's
Check out
So
NF.
Venom got moved up again.
Or whatever. What is
Yeah.
It was
that?
delayed there
And
because
we know why.
Shang-Chi did amazing. So Sony's like, oh, let's put it back. This is why I said like last time. I said I don't think this movie's gonna be good because Sony doesn't believe in it.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is that I
On
gotta see.
theater,
I have to see Carnage. Like, I don't know how you can have a PG-13 Carnage, but we'll see.
I need blood,
I
bro. I
see.
need to
I
see
don't
blood. Massacre
understand.
bodies.
He is a serial killer
Literally.
who
Blood.
absorbs people's life force by
No,
stabbing his things into
Okay,
them.
so I went to we had like there's a comic book shop that moved really close to my in-law house. So we had a family reunion, and there was a little nephew there, right? So one of the things that we do is that we take him to the comic book shop. I go grab a few comic books, and dude, I didn't realize just how violent comic books are.
Oh hell
like
yeah!
like he grabbed one, and I'm like, okay, Wolverine is like decapitating this guy. All right, cool.
Look,
That's not for you. And then
Yeah.
he went
Comics
to
were
like,
never made for kids.
yeah, and I was just like, okay, the comic books have a hard time staying PG-13. I'm like, how can movies just like do it? It's just so weird.
I mean, how much you gonna nerf the movie?
Yeah.
How much you gonna nerf Carnage? Yeah, that's the thing.
It's just I find it kind of crazy how comic books, they're targeted towards adults, but then
Yeah.
they want to make cartoons geared towards kids, even though those like Wolverine, he literally decapitates people, but they didn't want to make him
Well,
PG.
Well, I think it's because they're trying to make it like E for everyone, right? That includes kids, and so I think that's what they're trying to do to everything. Because the bigger the audience it can reach, the more money they make, right?
It's
Yeah, but
tarnished, dude.
it's just crazy how like
But
they
you were there when we went to Deadpool, right? People had like their kids, they had like
Yeah, it's true.
Deadpool
the
is not a
babies, yeah.
Deadpool is not a PG guy.
No, I know, but like people didn't care. It was just like,
Yeah.
hey,
No, of
my
course,
kids
they
are
don't. They
there.
don't.
Yeah.
But because even
I-
in the comics, Deadpool is not PG. But and in the cartoons, they try to make it for kids, even though he's not. He's like
I
a
guess it's like
completely opposite character.
maybe it's just a remnant of conscience when you're like, you know what? I know that it's a lot more difficult for a child to have access to a comic book, right? Which is a more curated experience. It's an experience that you don't usually just go and be like, oh, I'm gonna go to comic book and grab something. Like you need somebody to kind of like tell you, oh, this and this. The movies is an experience that's open to everyone,
Yeah.
and it's easily accessible.
With
So that's why they need to be very careful and be like, oh, you know what? Just throw it for everybody, since
Well,
everybody's gonna watch that.
look at Logan. Logan was rated
Yeah.
R, and that shit was a huge
Yeah.
success.
You're right.
That's
You're right.
true,
You're
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And then that spawned Deadpool to be rated R.
That's true.
I think that's what they're scared of the movie, right? That's what they
Suicide
showed.
Squad 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's the
Suicide
thing, right?
Squad-
Because they kind of built up to being rated R. You know what I mean? Like it started
Mhm.
off as like PG-13, and then then when they saw that there was a market for the rated R, and people wouldn't care that much. That's when they were like, okay, let's try this at rated R, and let's try this at rated R. Just
Yeah.
try.
Yeah,
Man.
because Suicide Squad even had nudity, both male and female, but it was like really subtle and placed in like areas that were on the periphery, So it was just kind of like, yeah, it was there, but it wasn't the focus of it all.
I
so
think
they-
Sony is just scared to do a rated R so that they don't be like, oh, we can't be a part of MCU.
Right. I think that's what it is because the last Venom tried really hard to have that MCU tone. I don't think it did a good job at it, but I think it tried and give them credit for that. It was still a solid movie. So I think this one probably followed that same thing. The only problem is that how do you reconcile the fans of Carnage, right, versus Venom?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like because it's one of those things where people who like Carnage. They like the violent, bloody carnage.
See, this is where we're
Yeah.
missing Andre.
Right. And the people who don't really care that much for carnage, they don't care if the movie is PG or not. So,
I've always liked Carnage growing up,
but
and
I
I
feel-
knew
I like
Carnage.
Venom more.
There, he kills.
Yeah, I like Venom more. But yeah, I think Sony take this step. I don't know why a lot of like studios are reluctant to take this step. I'm glad
I'm
fucking
sleepy.
fuck said like, yeah, I do whatever.
I think they're just
That's
scared that
Deadpool.
Stitch is gonna be like, yeah, you're too violent for MCU.
No, the thing is, they're scared of the media telling them, "Oh my god, you took out a very like violent movies for
And
kids."
it's so weird
He's a
because
serial killer, my guy.
But
there's
I'm saying,
but there's like there's a double standard, right? Because the movies, it's so heavily criticized because they just simply grab more viewers, while the TV shows really aren't. Because if you look at Titans, right, that thing is bloody, it's gory, and
yeah,
it's creepy, right? But
it
you don't
is.
hear anybody complaining about it, you know?
Well, that's on a paid service though.
also
Wait,
true.
what do you mean? HBO Max?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a paid service, and
Oh,
originally it was on the DC app, so it wasn't as widely accessible. You know, it's like cable TV. You know,
Mhm.
so
I
you
see
do
what you
want
mean. Yeah,
cable.
Alright.
yeah, that's why you have
Uh,
shows like The Walking Dead just in HBO, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
when you're
weird.
not on basic television, bro, you could do it. You could pretty much do a lot. You do a lot more. And on these streaming services, you could pretty much do whatever you want. Like it's literally free reign.
Alright, I'm
No,
gonna
For
put you out
now.
here, guys.
For now.
Yeah.
For
Uh,
now.
Yeah.
All
All right.
then.
Yeah.
All right then.
Go ahead. Sorry. Close it up.
All right, guys. I think we went a little bit over the limit, but thanks for tuning into this episode today. Make sure to also tune in next week at the same time at 7 p.m. Western time. Check our social medias down below. It's gonna be in the description. See you guys until next week.
Oh yeah. Thanks for Max and Challenger to come to the
Hey, you have
podcast.
to come in because you're a liar, Lou.
Yeah.
It's the Diablo game,
Straight up
man.
liar.
Yeah,
Yo guys, political peasants is back.
yeah, thank God.
What?
Oh.
Go watch.
Well,
I don't
we'll be
think
live
so.
maybe tomorrow.
Let's go in a hiatus, dude.
Gosh,
Let's do
that's-
notifications.
Huh?
The first
Yeah,
episode.
yeah.
Deuces.
Subscribe to get the notification. Okay. All right, guys.
Political peasants being back is fake news.
You're gonna be doing a
Fake
giveaway.
news. Yeah. Get tickets to the
Repost
Trump
for Bernie
rally.
Sanders. There you go.
All right, then, guys.